Hello, hello. Okay, I almost forgot to turn off to unmute the mic again. Hello, I see people are very excited today. Lots of people showing up very early. Thank you very much. Oh wait, this is not working out. See, that's why I took a few minutes because I was trying things out. I was deciding on the lighting, and then I was working on. I guess I'll just use normal then. Yeah, I thought that looked nice. You know, it looked atmospheric to have the thing sort of semi-transparent. I guess the word is translucent. And also, I just noticed. Uh, I noticed Language Sim was streaming, and I wanted to help him out with a German problem. But then I have to start my stream, so it's a difficult situation. So someone, no, that's funny. Okay, what? Lots of chat. Hold on, I need to catch up with what people are saying. So much going on already. Um, Hello everyone. Who's here? Lots of people are here. Not people I know. I've seen you, Jacob Parry. I've seen you like in the comments. Have you been to the streams before? I've seen you in the comments. I'm pretty sure. Bonjour, bonjour. I keep forgetting whether the J denotes a J or a J in Welsh. I think it usually is a J, like garage. Bonjour. I don't know. I guess it's not standardized because these are like very foreign words. What else? Who is here? Who are you watching from today? Why are you simping Vietnam again? Are these Hans are just Daja? Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, because you know the Japanese ones. Daji go. Why is it Daji go? Is that one go? I thought that was. I don't know my Onyomi. I'm not sure what that is. Hoffentlich gerddoriaeth Bwystfilod. Wait, Bwystville? Do you say Bwystville? Oh, this is a good start to the. Hold on. Is that like an actual word, or is it beast? It's beast. Bwystville. Bwystfilod. Soccer. I have no idea what these mean. But I could guess it. I could guess it from the context. Sockers, old-fashioned for pocket. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, yeah, it's so much cooler than pocket, right? Pocket. Nowadays we just say pocket in Welsh, but it's the original word is soges. I love words that start and end with double L's with the sir, because they look like it looks like a maths thing. You know, I don't know maths. Wait, it's like a one. Wait, in math they have like a one stroke for the absolute value, right? And then do the two strokes mean anything? I never did like advanced math, so I don't know. But it looks very mathsy. That's what I'm saying. Like the word class, L is one of my favorite words in Welsh. Llall, and it's very useful as well. My polyglotto stop. But I don't know where to put the glottal stop. Oh, do you need multiple glottal stops in your polyglottal stop? But that's a weird start to a stream. Yeah. Oh, this sucks. I really wanted to show off my German and tell the Simp that that's how you use the word Wörter and Worte. Next time if it comes up. So, how are things, guys? How have you been? Oh, I sound like when I'm teaching in my conversation classes. I'm just like, oh, how are you how's it going? How have you been this week? Have you done anything special? That's what I do when when I teach my students. Just start like that, and then somehow it develops into a conversation from there. All the sir. I'm particularly wet mouthed today for some reason. Sir. I have a friend who despises the sound sir, and for that I despise him because it's the best sound that exists. Sir. And it's so easy to make. I don't know why people struggle with it. I'm like, this sounds like I'm flexing, but like, it's a very easy sound to make. It doesn't involve anything like blocking your mouth. It's just put the tongue in the middle of your mouth and blow it. It's the mechanical motion is extremely simple. So like kids should be able to do that quite easily. We need to bring back soges. I agree. You know what? I'm gonna start saying soges now. I love old-fashioned. I don't know why. It's a feminine. Okay. Soges in soges. Soges fawr, big pocket. So mae gen I loges fechan. I have a small pocket. Oh, wait, deep pocket. Oes gen ti logesau dwfn? Oes gen ti logesau dwfn? Do you have deep pockets? But if it's one pocket, it would be soges ddofn, right? Change of vowels. I don't know why. When it comes to Welsh, I have a particular fancy towards like old-fashioned things. It's compared to other languages. Okay, I feel like my camera is like off-center today. I'm doing this at like a Dutch angle. Hold on. Is that better? Is that less off-center? I hope it is. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm looking right in your soul right now. Yep, the focus is correct. Yeah, I was trying to figure out the lighting. It's an awkward time because I feel like the sun's gonna set in like 2 hours, and I'm gonna have to work on that. But yeah, I also caught myself really bad shaving today. You learned how the Burmese script works. Okay, can you tell us more? How does it work? Does it work in like a special way? Is it an alphabet? Is it like an abugida? Because I learned the Thai script. I've probably mentioned it several times, but I love the Thai script. It's absolutely insane to read. But it's fun how it works. It's fun. It's just insane. Well, sir is easy. I know. See, actually, there are a lot of sounds, including the sir. There are a lot of sounds that are really easy once you think about how to say them, right? Because there are sounds that are hard to say, like just physically, like the trilled R. I mean, if you don't know how to do it. If you know how to do it, you know how to do it. But if you don't know how to do it, it's really hard to learn. Or like the hur, for example, the hur in Swedish. It's like three things happening at the same time. Or what else is objectively hard to say? Like a or like a yeah in Italian, like voglio. See, those things I think are like complex. They are hard to grasp, like even if you try. But like with the sir, once someone tells you how to do it, it should be really easy. But the thing is, I have spoken to English people about places in Wales, and it's a pain to hear them say the sun every time. It's always clan or shan, or I don't know. I think usually it's a clan way they say. I think in the train stations when they announce trains that go to Wales, they say clan. Also, I've heard like even some people who know how to say the sir, they add an L at the end. So the sir, like san, becomes like a slan. Wait, a san becomes a slan, because they see the L and they think there has to be an L in there somewhere. So they tack an L after the sir. But I think the standard way to say it's just one thing. It's just sir, just blow and that's it, sir. And I love the sound. Have I ever mentioned that there is a dialect of Cantonese that has this sound in place of the S? It is a dialect that comes from where my grandma comes from, but she doesn't speak it. She speaks a different one, so I have no idea. But like, it is from that area, and I've been told you say things like sam instead of a sam, and it's so cute. I love the sir, and it like Icelandic has a similar sound as well. Sa percent 外星人90% 後悔感。點解有後悔感啊？你後悔啲咩啊？What have you done? Burmese is an abugida. Yep, I knew it. They put vowels on top of consonants and below them and assign tones to vowels. They assign tones to vowels. That makes... Wait. Do they put tones like on top of vowels or something? It's not completely regular, and they have exceptions, and characters should be pronounced one way. They have arbitrarily created a way of saying them because it's a special word. Well, would you like me to geek out about Thai for a bit? I don't know if you guys have seen, there is a classic video on like language YouTube by Khidnaf, who generated a lot of controversy because the little guy claimed that Thai was the hardest script on earth because of reasons that he explains in the video, and then there was a lot of controversy over that statement, that claim. And then I learned it, and I mean it's pretty true. Like the things he said about Thai, they are true. It is an abugida, yes. They put the tones on the consonants, but sometimes they have like consonant clusters. They allow certain clusters, like they can say a pl, they can say a kr, that kind of clusters, simple clusters, and then the consonant, then the vowel, the tone would go on the last consonant, and that's all good and fine, right? But then the tone mark doesn't really denote the tone. It is a starting point, and then you have to go through an entire flow chart to figure out what the tone is from the tone mark. And I have the flow chart somewhere in my notes. I think I'm pretty okay with it. I can't do it instantly, but I can figure it out without looking at the chart. And that's why it's insane. And also, the most insane part of this language is all the Sanskrit words, because they have a lot of them. And then the Sanskrit words basically break the entire system because they add like a shit ton more extra consonant letters, and then they spell things as consonant clusters, but they actually have to insert your own vowels into the consonant clusters. But then the tone of that extra vowel, it depends on the consonant, depends on lots of different things, and and then they have like a bunch of silent letters as well, because it got the words from Sanskrit. Sanskrit has a lot more consonants, and they just skip all of them, but they spell it out anyway. So very fun, absolutely unhinged language. I love it. You have done nothing except Cantonese class. Did you have a Cantonese class? What kind of Cantonese class do you go to? Tell us more about it. I'd love to hear about how other people learn Cantonese, because I mean I teach it, so I'm gonna tao si we say, steal the secrets of the trade. You feel like Burmese is a very difficult script. Chinese is the most difficult one. I think it's just not comparable. I think, yeah. I mean, if you talk about how complex it is or how much time it takes to learn, yeah, absolutely. But I think it's just, there's no point comparing Chinese characters to anything else, because it performs a different function. It works in a completely different way. Like with Thai, there is at least a logic to it. The logic is absolutely insane, as I said, but there is logic to it, and you're supposed to figure out how to read it through the written letters. But in Chinese, you're actually just not expected to figure it out. You're just expected to know it, right? And it writes meaning. It doesn't completely. It's not designed to write sound. So it's a. I don't think there's a point comparing them. But yeah, I would not love to learn Chinese characters now. I'm very glad I grew up with it. I learned them when I was forced to study in school, and I had no say in it, and I had no recourse. I had to do it, and then when I grew up, I forgot the process of learning it. I forgot all the pain, so it feels painless. I think that's the case for like everyone from Hong Kong, especially. But if I had to learn it now, fuck me. The crit in Sanskrit and the prid in Pritan come from the same root. What? I mean, it makes sense. It's K and P. K and P makes sense. Yeah, we have Prydain. Prydain is Britain in Welsh, and obviously that's where the name Britain came from, because Britain originally belonged to the Britons, who were Celts, and then Welsh is what we call a P-Celtic language. That means there's a lot of K sounds that became P sounds, and that makes a lot of sense if the K is cognate with the P. But does it mean anything? Does a script in Sanskrit mean anything? I have no idea. The idea of Sanskrit has come up countless times on my channel because of my stint. It is stint or stint? Stint, right? With Lithuanian. Like whenever I mention Lithuanian, some people brings up Sanskrit. Like whether it's Lithuanians or non-Lithuanians, they always bring up Sanskrit. Because for non-Lithuanians, I think for non-Lithuanian language nerds, the primary attraction, the primary draw towards Lithuanian is its similarity to Sanskrit. So I have a good friend who is into like Central Asian, South Asian cultures, and he tried to learn some Lithuanian because it's like gateway to Sanskrit. But then Lithuanians also bring up that Sanskrit all the time because they see it as a point of pride. Oh my God, our language is like this ancient, respected, sacred language, and then I just don't care for either of them. Like I like Lithuanian for Lithuanian. I like it for what it is, and then yeah, I literally don't care about that, and it just it gets a bit annoying when people just bring it up non-stop. There are much harder languages, but not on Earth. Have you been to outer space, Mut? Have you like met aliens and learnt the languages? Because that would be a good movie, you know, like especially if they can warp time or something. Chinese characters are pure torture, pure memorization. Not pure, but mostly memorization. It's true. Yeah. Don't know. I have students. I mean, I teach my students Cantonese, and usually I just do it without the characters. I give them the option. Like, I can give them like an overview of how the characters work, for sure. Give them the basics, but after that, learning characters it just takes time. It takes like hard work on your own. And I keep saying, if you like, I can teach you characters, yes, but it's going to take a lot of time, and it's not the best use of the time that you're paying me for. So I recommend you do it yourself, and so on. But then they end up not doing it. So like I have students who speak a fair amount of Cantonese already, and they haven't learned the characters, and that's fine. Like it's up to them. They both mean something like to make to. Oh, what? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't see the connection, but okay. You're a native in. Do you have the? Sorry, I'm just thinking about Arrival. I love the movie. Do you have tentacles? I haven't seen Romulus. No, not an alien fan. You okay? You have Mon-san. I learned Thai from him. No, I learned the script. That's it. But yeah, good guy. Very busy all the time. Yeah. Very cool. Okay. So, I think. Did I just say I think? What accent did I accidentally acquire? I think. I think it might be a good time to do my studying. Let's see what am I doing today? Actually, I haven't done anything since the last stream, because when I first started streaming, right? I actually did some extra study on my own, and then so after I finished the streams, I would like go through the exercises at the back, and then I sort of became more dependent on the streams to motivate myself, and then I stopped doing the exercises on my own. So like I stream like 3 times a week maybe, and then like I only study during the streams. I think it's still plenty of study. That's like easily 6, 7, 8 hours per week. So that's more than I ever spent on formal study. But I guess Yeah, it's hard to find motivation. I realize it's like for all the successes I have in language learning, it's still hard to actually find the time to do studying. Because a lot of times I just spend time doing like something. I mean, it's learning, but it's not like studying. It doesn't feel like studying. Like I do my vocabulary games, or I watch stuff, listen to podcasts in like more passive kind of way. It is learning, of course, but it doesn't feel like studying. And sometimes I feel like I do need to do some actual studying. And the person motivating me to do my studying is actually Elise Speaks. If you guys know her, she's great, and she shows us how she does her language studies, and it's inspiring. Like sometimes I realize I just need to open a book and do things with it. So they just learn conversation with you, but they don't read your characters to the same extent. Yeah, no, I just think characters just need self-study. Like, if I could take control of their learning, I would force them to learn the characters, but I can't because they're adults and they can decide what they want. And I give them the options, right? I tell them we could do this. It's better if you do some self-study. I could teach you, but it would be very expensive to learn characters with a private tutor, because it's going to be like, I don't know, a few pounds per character if you go by the time. So and also you still need to do self-study to consolidate them. So yeah, sadly they don't really learn the characters. I hope that they do someday. I can keep encouraging them, but I can't force them to do anything. You genuinely used to believe that Asians are Europeans, but with makeup. What the? See, that's why representation matters. Fucking hell! I mean, I've seen Breakfast with Tiffany's. Breakfast. What is it at? What's the preposition? Breakfast at Tiffany's. I've seen it. Or at least my partner's shown it to me. My partner loves like old movies, like black and white old, and then she's shown me some movies, and it's, yeah, fuck me, it's horrible. It's horrible to see. I don't know how they managed to do that. I don't know. It's. I'm glad we've passed that. Let's just say that. I'm glad that we've left that behind us. We don't do that anymore. But then we still do that in other parts of the world. Like, have you guys heard? Maybe some of you might have heard, because some of you are interested in like East Asia and Southeast Asia. Have you guys heard that we had a controversy in Hong Kong like a couple of years back? Maybe not that long ago, where someone did brownface on television, because they had a character who is Filipino, because we have a lot of Filipino workers in Hong Kong, domestic helpers, and that's a whole topic. That's a whole debate. And then someone was going to portray a Filipino on TV, and then decided to get a Hong Konger to put on brown face, literally, like all over the body, like brown pigment and everything, to play the Filipino, and put on an accent as well. Obviously, it's not going to be a good accent, because they're not going to know how to do a Filipino accent in English when they speak Cantonese. And that was a whole shitstorm. And the worst thing, not the worst, but the worst thing was that people were, hello, I'm going to talk about something really horrible, but thanks for being here, Kiwi. Are you new here? Are you new to my streams? Welcome. So I was talking about a controversy in Hong Kong where an actor did brownface. The worst thing was that people were very excited about it, and they praised her. They praised the actor for like deigning to play that character. Like, she's saying, oh, look at how much sacrifice she's making to play the Filipino. Oh, look, she has to cover up her pretty face with brown makeup. See, lots of implications behind that, right? Obviously implying that, like, yeah, it's uglier to have darker skin. Also, like, it's a like an insult to play someone from that background. All these things people just casually say, and even defend it like vehemently, and it's just it's there was no, I don't know. In my opinion, there was no defending that kind of decision. But people are just so painfully unaware of those dynamics. They could have just hired, yes, absolutely, a Filipino actor, even just someone from Hong Kong with a Filipino descent, because those people exist. And then, like, actually someone came out and said, yeah, I'm local. I speak Cantonese and everything. I have Filipino parents, and they could do the accent, and they're an actual actor. They have they had like acting background. So that was the whole thing. You're from Hong Kong. Hello, well, welcome. Did you like find me through my accent video or something? Because I don't usually get a big Hong Kong audience. I think I started out that way, but then I realized I couldn't break into the Hong Kong market. Anyway, so enough about that. Yeah, but yeah, and before people say it, but they're all Asians. It's just because of the domestic helper thing. You can look it up if you want. Because of that thing, there is like a very complex relationship, like power dynamics between people from Hong Kong and people from Philippines. Lots of subtle implied racism in there. So that's not nice. For human, you'd never seen Asians. I mean, you're from like a Polish village, right? So I'm not surprised. If you came from a city, then maybe you would have met lots of Vietnamese people. But to be fair, like I grew up with very little exposure to black people, so I can empathize with that. And then there was a lot to learn about, like, differences and accepting differences, more importantly. How is it darker? You love darker skin. Oh, I thought you were interested in Asian cultures. Basically, all over Asia, lighter is better. Like East Asia, South Asia, I assume Southeast as well, but I'm not 100% sure. But obviously, different areas just naturally have different skin tones. But still, within each area, people appreciate lighter skins. So, there you go. How's it worse? TLDR. Sorry for the TLDR. My hiliaeth and hill. Dwi'n cytuno. Ond mi ges I fy... Fuck. How do you say? Magu. Mi ges I fy magu efo llawer o hiliaeth hefyd. Felly, pan o'n i'n ifanc, ro'n i'n meddwl bod pobl efo croen... Fuck. I'm thinking Polish. I'm thinking ciemno. No, that's pale. I don't know. D. Let's say D. I mean dark, but let's say D. Efo croen D, bod nhw'n yn fydr pan o'n i'n ifanc. Felly, mi ges I fy magu yn yr awyrgych yma o gwmpas o pobl sy'n meddwl yn y ffordd hon. Southeast Asians can be both darker skin and lighter skin. Yes, of course, but yeah. Like, even within Thailand, there is a huge variety of skin tones. Does Hong Kong have a big population of... Oh, like... Do you mean people of mixed descent? Or do you mean, like, people of Southeast Asian descent, but born and raised within our local environment? Dark, you prefer darker skin. That seems to be European, European default, like, or the Western one. So it was actually a big cultural shock when I started living in Europe, because I could never imagine people wanting darker skin. I think it is also a thing. Some people do enjoy it. Do enjoy getting a darker skin tone. They call it like a, I don't know, sun-kissed or a healthy skin tone. Like, because it means people like play sports and everything, right? But they're in the minority in Asia, or at least where I'm from. And then once I got here, I had to, you know, zorientować się, to not realize. How do I say that in English? I have to get it through my head. Get it in. What? I can't English. Yeah. Get into my head that people here actually, in general, like regardless of race, right, they prefer darker skin tones. And people get suntans. Like, I mean, growing up, getting a tan is a really bad thing. So you do everything to avoid it. You don't go to the beach, or you put on lots of clothes to cover up your skin, or you have umbrellas for the sun. I guess parasols. That's what the word is for. Parasols is for the sun. And then what else? And then I think people in China take it to an even greater extreme, because they have like the masks for your face that are specifically for covering up your exposed skin when you go like swimming or going to the beach. So yeah, definitely very, very deeply ingrained preference. And that has nothing to do with race, okay? It's just a matter of aesthetics. But that also has a knock-on effect on race relations. So the race didn't come first. The race came afterwards. Racism came afterwards. It was more about preferences first. Which languages do I speak? That's a good question. In the last stream, I went through a list of languages that I have studied before. But usually when people ask me nowadays, I would say the ones that I speak a bit better. So I have learned Polish, German, Swedish to a decent level. My Welsh is pretty good because it's active. I'm learning it right now. What else? My Hebrew and French are pretty rusty. French has been there for a long time, but it's not very active. Hebrew is sort of withering away because I haven't done it in a while. What else do I speak? And oh yeah, speaking of which, just this week, news flash. This live update for you guys. I just got confirmation that I've passed my British Sign Language level 1. So that's my second language certificate that I've had. Third if you count English, but the English one expires because the examination boards doing English exams are absolutely fucks. So yeah. So I have 2 language certs now. One is like advanced level Swedish, which I did after 3 months of being in Sweden. I have very severe imposter syndrome about my Swedish level, but in theory I achieved like an advanced level in Swedish when I was in Sweden, and then now I have basic British Sign Language, and that took like half a year maybe. It wasn't easy. People call it like basic, but it's not basic. That is I'm gonna make a video about that someday. I think people underestimate language levels. You mean Filipino Chinese? Again, that is not a very clear designator. Like, do you mean Filipino mix with Chinese, or Filipino people born in like a Chinese environment? Okay, hold on 1 second. Oh, I looked up some Welsh words. Jacob, do you say croen dywyll for skin? Because tywyll, I've used tywyll for the sky or like a room, or do you say croen di? Because I know I've seen the word croen di for black skin, but not dark skin. And pale is square. Is it gwelu? And croen is masculine. I thought it's feminine. Why did I think it was feminine? Croen. Is it because is cois feminine? Cois is feminine. So cois is leg, that's feminine. Croen, skin, that is masculine. Okay, sure. Croen di. So croen tywyll, croen gwelw. It's a kosher shop for you that Asians love blue eyes and sharp noses. You say sharp noses, don't you? Do you happen to know Weronika Truszczyńska? She's my favorite, one of my favorite vloggers, one of my favorite in Asia. She's obviously Polish, and she has explained the thing with noses in East Asia. So I think we say, yeah, your nose is high or something, but then she translates it to Polish as like big nose. So I don't know. I don't really have a preference. I think it's very individual, but maybe if someone zbadał investigated my preferences, maybe there would be a type of something. No matter how long you stay under the sun, you still discount Snow White. See? Asians would love you. This move. I mean, you're moving there anyway, so that's happening. People tell you look unhealthy because you're pale. Yeah, I know. I live in Europe, so I know what people think about skin color. But I'm just telling you, we think the opposite. It's not really about healthy or unhealthy. I mean, as I said, people do call darker skin healthy skin because you work out in the sun, I guess. But yeah, I think it's got to do with like old school class relations. Can you speak German? Yes. There's pawb dysgu iaith arwyddion. They say there's sa. I've never seen that conjugation before. I need to. That's new to me. Delay, because I know delay, right? Delay, but this is that. Fuck me. Oh, that is news to me. Because in a Welsh course we only get the dilun, dilet, delay, dilen, dilech, dilen, but it seems that there's a dilsun, diset, decide, descend, desech, desen, and those used to be the pluperfect, which means they should have learned. In classic Welsh, that means they should have, but in modern Welsh, it became the same meaning as they should. Decide decide pawb dysgu iaith arwyddion. Dwi'n cytuno. Yn fy marn i dylai pawb dysgu iaith arwyddion, achos mae'n bwysig iawn i agor drysia i gyfathrebu efo pobl newydd, efo pobl sydd heb unrhyw ffordd arall i gyfathrebu efo nhw. Felly dwi'n meddwl bod hynny'n bwysigach na dysgu ieithoedd. Wait, fuck. What is it? I knew it. Spoken. What? How do you say spoken language? I knew it, but I forgot. Do you say ieithoedd llafar? Maybe. Yeah. Ond mae'n diddorol. Dwi heb lawer o ffrindiau byddar. Eto. Bydd gen i fwy o ffrindiau. Mae gen i un neu ddau ar hyn o bryd. Tywyll I'm used for. Okay, good. So croen tywyll, or darker skin, croen tywyllach, right? Tywyll. I'm just gonna check because it could. Because I have never added the comparative ending to this before. Yeah, tywyllach. Easy. Królewna Śnieżka z Biedronki. Why is it z Biedronki? Because discount. That's a discount supermarket. Yeah. Fuck. I would just have thought that's Lidl. Yeah. Pobl D. I do know that one. Dion. No, I like it when Welsh adjectives have the plural ending on the adjective, but it's sort of being phased out. You've watched Trushinska for 5 years. Of course, yes, of course, yeah, because you're interested in Asia. Of course, you've watched her. I love her stuff. Like we've been in contact for like a couple of years at this point, because on Twitter and on Instagram. And she's very based, more importantly. And Chinese people often say you're 漂亮. Okay. Because you're pale, of course. Trushinska has been with you since you were... Please don't phrase it like that. That just sounds wrong, my friend. That sounds very wrong. Don't say Trushinska has been with you since you were a kid. Phrasing. But yeah, you're such a baby. When did I start watching? I don't know. It was like in my early days of watching Polish YouTube. This size more northern. Oh, would you understand? I'm trying to learn Welsh from Morn, which Anglesey in English, because I mean, for one, that's like they say it's a mother of Wales, but I liked how it sounds. I think I've heard different accents from around the country, and so far, like Ynys Morn is my favorite accent that I can distinguish anyway. Or like anything northwest, basically Gwynedd, right? Gwynedd in general, and like just last month after the general election, because you know Sinos Meti won the seat in Morn, and then she sort of went, I guess, mini viral within like the Welsh community on Twitter for her very genuine, touching speech after she won, and then I watched that one, and I went on to watch some of her other talks in Plaid Cymru, and then I love her accent. This is what I'm saying. It's I like the northern accents where you it's more like staccato, it's more bouncy, and also I think this is from my analysis. I feel like in the north you use more dark L's, so it's more like oh la instead of a l, and it's such a distinct sound compared to any other language that I know, and I love it. Okay, this sound I might pick it up, maybe. I have a good friend who is from Llanberis, which is also in Gwynedd. Yeah, that is, as I said, my favorite part of Wales, in terms of accent anyway. And he lived here in Manchester for a while, so we became friends, and then he moved to Sweden, but we're still in touch. And then we write to each other often, and he has kind of a sometimes different forms and conjugations and things. So I'm trying to learn from how he writes as well. I think I learned Midari fi wneud rhywbeth from him, which is a special auxiliary verb that's only in parts of the north. And then also I love that in some parts of oh my god, yes, you finished. Hello, welcome Simp. How was the stream? I was going to tell you something about German, but I mean I'm talking about accents at the moment. So I was saying my friend from Llanberis says where he's from they actually conjugate all the verbs, and that is relatively rare in Welsh nowadays, and I really love it, so I want to conjugate all my verbs. Ich lerne gerade Deutsch. Hast du irgendwelche Tipps zum Deutsch lernen? Language Simp gucken. Sehr einfach. Er lernt Deutsch jeden Tag und hilft dabei sehr viel. But I don't know, tips for learning German. It depends on how you like to learn. Because the way I learned it was I listened to the news every day. That was the main thing that pushed my German to good level. So if you're interested, I have recommendations for German news podcasts. But yeah, you've always been jealous of Trushinska. The opportunity of living in China is rare and privileged. I'm sure she has struggled. Like she talks about her problems with like Chinese bureaucracy, and China has a very foreigner hostile system. Like it's possible to live there as a foreigner, but it's not easy. And obviously, in a place where income is generally low. You watch many of his videos today. Yeah, when I started streaming, I realized I clashed with Language Sim, and I was like, okay, that's a shame. That means I can't watch the rest of it. But here's my tip for you for if Language Sim is watching, and also for Kiwi who is learning German. Wörter and Worte. What's the difference between them? They are both plural forms of Wort, which is word. Wörter is when you're counting actual words, like drei Wörter, 3 words. But Worte is words in like a more abstract sense, like thank you for your kind words. I don't know, something along those lines. So this is something that took me a long time to figure out, the difference between. So if you're learning German, here's your tip of the day. Yes, great. Okay, so I've spent too much time talking again. So I'm going to start studying very soon, but I'm happy you guys are here. Again, keep writing chat messages. I'm reading all of them, so don't worry. I'm not at the point yet as a streamer where I have to skip most messages. At this point, like I have like 10 people watching at the same time, I can still read every message. Unless someone starts spamming, which maybe you should, but maybe you shouldn't. Don't know. Make a video on Burmese. Well, you can think about it. Do you find it useful to simply watch YouTube videos in German? Since I'm self-learning and not sure what activities are most important. Just watch Easy German, like Language Simp. Or, no, I think the general advice, without going into detail, general advice is find something that is, like, slightly above your level. Like, you can understand most of. You just need to see my best piece of advice, the most general one, is you need to find something that works for you, but that doesn't really help. But that is my most honest piece of advice. Like, try different things out and feel whether you're making progress. Because when I was learning German, I did something that people would not recommend, and I would not recommend, which is I listened to, as I said, the daily news roundup, and back then I didn't understand a lot of it, but I did it anyway because I enjoyed it. And then gradually my brain managed to pick up some words that they use a lot, and then like whenever I heard the word used a lot, then I would look it up. Thankfully German is a phonetic script, so it was possible. And then just very gradually I felt I was making progress, and that's why I did it. But I wouldn't recommend it. But in case your brain works like mine, if you can like pick out things from what you hear, what you listen to, then you could try this one. And also buy his $300,000 German course. Okay. You know what? Next time when this happens, Simp, maybe you should like send people over to my stream and raid me or something. I don't know how streaming works. I don't watch Twitch. I just saw that term somewhere. Anyway, what was I doing? I actually didn't manage to go through a lot of this last time, which is insane. Yeah, I would love to recommend courses, but I'm not being paid to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. If I get paid, then maybe I'll do that someday. Because there are things I actually like and would recommend, but I don't want to give them free advertising. Not that it's very effective advertising. Well, what am I going to do today? I'm deciding. There is a lot I haven't done, but I'm going to learn some vocabulary because I feel like it. You could rate. You just never remember you could be streaming. Yeah, and I don't stream like many hours, so the chance of us like colliding in this way is not as likely, I guess, because I don't know, like professional streamers, they do like 6 hours a day and then they could just send someone to somewhere else. But imagine, that would be insane. I don't know how it works. But yeah, maybe if that happens the other way, I would do it. No, not that it's necessary, because most people who watch me probably watch you as well. We're like the 2 people streaming language learning at the moment. So well, Is there any other ones? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Language Joan does some streams, but not regularly. Who else does streams? No. Yeah, not specifically in the language space. Chad, he has a, what do you mean? He had a Giga Chad inside himself. That's kind of weirdly sexual. Learn Cantonese. I saw other people saying in Language Sims chat for that he should learn Cantonese, and I was like, that's not me saying it. Listen to other people. I'm not good at hard selling something because I'm not a salesperson. I don't recommend something unless I honestly feel like it's good for the people, for a certain person. But I saw other people saying you should learn Cantonese. I'm like, yeah, cool. And like you've watched the Easy Cantonese video as well. By the way, I don't know if Simp is here, but I have to say the one time when Language Sim watched a video from Easy Cantonese, you picked the one that I worked on. I think I was responsible for the subtitles in like 2-3 episodes of Easy Cantonese back then. I was working with the girl that's in that video about like how's life in Hong Kong. I think that was the one, and it was such a throwback because I did that ages and ages ago. Now there's like a completely different team. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing Easy Cantonese in Manchester. I think it's very doable, but I don't think the mother company likes it. Imagine the backlash if you quit Vietnamese for Cantonese. From Vietnamese people? Oh no. Oh, what the horror. It's basically the same thing. I mean, they have the same name. Why are there like 2 Vietnamese Sims in my chat right now? You guys are just corroborating. I worked on I don't know, like 2 or 3 of them, because they didn't have one consistent team working on it. I mean, they've never had. And then this one, I'm bad at names. I need to. Caliph, I think. Yes, Caliph. Caliph worked on it for a couple episodes, and then like it went on hiatus because she stopped working on them, and then a different team, the one that filmed in the Chinese university, which is my university, and then they stopped again. So it's like, I wish they would have more an actual team working on it, but you need volunteers, you need training, you need everything. Like there's brand guidelines and everything, so it's a whole thing. But yeah, back then I think I was like 2017. I worked on that one. I worked on a project with Ollie Richards when he made a conversations course for learning Cantonese, which actually that became sort of the mother of all the other courses that he sells now. So that was the original, the OG. What a throwback. It's cool. How do you guys even know each other? Do I look like I go to the gym? I am not remotely hairy enough to do that. So we went to different events. There isn't much resource for Cantonese. Yes, it is true. Cantonese, there is a fair amount, but it's not consistent, and it's not like a wealth of resources. So I think I started out on my channel trying to make some learning resources. It's sort of like on the back burner now, but I still wish I could do some more of that. So what I did on my part was I tried to make vlogs with accurate Cantonese subtitles. That was sort of what I did, but yeah, it's not easy. It's a thankless job, to say. But you should make more if you're passionate about Cantonese. I'm good friends with people who work very hard on like promoting learning Cantonese, not just for self-learners, because that's more of a niche thing, but also like, for example, ethnic minorities in Hong Kong who don't speak Cantonese at home. They make resources for those people to learn Cantonese. So, and the side effect is people who are learning for fun can also use those resources. And then we just go to these conferences, or is it give a chance to pay? I don't have 500,000 USD. I don't sell my $500,000 courses yet, but he does have his $300,000 German course, so maybe he makes it back. No, it's for me. It's just like a holiday to meet friends, because I have a lot of friends who go to these events now, including Simp, I guess. You didn't know this? No. It was in Prague. There was so many people, especially because this time, I mean the previous one this year, it was you organized your own accommodation, as opposed to the previous ones in Poland. So in Prague, basically anyone could go as long as you pay, and then there was like 800 people. It was insane. Do you support standardizing Cantonese to be a written language? I support it. But also it depends on who does it. I feel like it could be dangerous if someone with, I don't know what intent, does it in not a good way. And I don't want to force anything. Like, I support standardizing it in like a natural, organic way, which is not very practical, but that would be the ideal. Oh, why did I say I guess? Yeah, I guess. I don't know, like, do you consider me a friend? Maybe. It's a mutual thing, right? I can't just from my side say that we're friends. We have to make an agreement. You sign a contract to be friends, and then you have like certain responsibilities to to raid each other's streams, maybe. But yeah, I'm not going to the conference this year, but I'm going to for sure. I'm going to try to go to every polyglot gathering. I enjoy it more because it's longer. It's more. There's more to do. It's not like you go there and then you leave. And then apparently there's a new thing next month in Germany, in Osnabrück. A friend of mine really wants me to be there, but I'm like, it's like 1-2 months notice. I can't book a flight this late. I don't have that. I'm not a millionaire. Don't have expensive courses. You're almost heartbroken. I'm playing with your feelings here. I know how to manipulate. Press the right buttons to manipulate your feelings and make sure you feel more attached to me. Personal conflicts. You mean like time conflicts or conflicts with people? Huh. But yeah, the Budapest was the first polyglot conference I went to, and I enjoyed it, but it's still prefer the gathering. I miss it when they did when Simcop did the events in Edinburgh. It was really cool, and it was easy to get to for me. Okay, well, for human, you need to follow all the socials of Polyglot Conference, Polyglot Gathering. Go to the websites, or like join the Telegram groups. There is a Polyglot Gathering group, so if you're in there, you're for sure going to get the news when it happens. Remote job perks, yeah. Imagine having over 1 million subscribers, and you can make money anyway. Don't, unless you get demonetized because of the music you play. Oh, okay, personal life. Okay, fair enough. Then yeah, I mean, my conflict is my wallet, so I'm not gonna go to Malta. For some reason, when I first looked up flights to Malta, they were cheaper, like £100. But then when I looked again, it was like twice that. So maybe I looked at the wrong thing or whatever. That really sucks though. Yeah, he plans on moving to the near year. If you go to Vietnam, you could probably, I don't know. They did a language event in Malaysia, I think last year. I don't know if they're still doing that, because that was not particularly well attended. But that would be really easy for you to get to Malaysia from Vietnam. Asanva, I'm doing my vocabulary now. In his Vietnam era. Yeah, he certainly is in his Vietnam era. He's addicted. Did you not see the title? Asanva. I don't need Asanva. I know Asanva. Why did I underline it? Wait, where's my rubber? Baskedi. Carreg. I can't. Carreg ved. Carreg bedda. You. Stone grave. Stones graves. You pluralize both. What era am I in? Like I when I started my channel, I was in my Hebrew era, and then I didn't know what the fuck I was doing for a long time, and I had a Lithuanian thing for half a year, and then now I guess I'm in my streamer era, Welsh streamer era. You wish you were such a Giga Chad? Yeah, it's hard to balance things. I mean, I'm struggling as well. Very soon. Oh no, I'm so sorry for your jet. You need to sell more Pimsleur courses so that you can take your jet to more places. Kneien, gocco. Okay. Knai coco, coconut, knai coco, niveroedd. Number is feminine, like liczba. Racedi, tafodiaethoedd talaeth. Oh, state. Taleithiau, un o daleithiau. That's where you learn to say United States. Un o daleithiau. Ysgrifenedig. Escriven. What's happening to my stream? Is it like lagging or something? I don't know. I'm just gonna do my thing. Awdurdod, carchal. What the fuck? Carchaldai? Insane plurals. Cefnogwr, gofalwr. Grammatig. Lleoliad. Mwynhad. Paith. What's a prairie? You gotta quit any shit job. It's not easy to have that level of Giga Chat humor. Like I tried being funny and then I failed, I guess. You sit in an economy seat. Oh, Wizz Air. Speaking of Wizz Air, have you heard, guys? There is a. Oh, I guess it's too late now. Wizz Air is now doing a all-you-can-fly ticket membership, and it's insane. You can literally hello. How do you say le? Right? Hello le. I keep forgetting the. Ich vergesse immer, wie dieser Vokal klingt. Man sagt, weil das klingt ein bisschen höher als ein reines E und ein bisschen länger auch. Also weiß ich nicht genau. Hallöle, Wäldle. Das war in meinem Video. Wizz Air is doing an all-you-can-fly, and it's there is fine print. Like you can only book 3 days in advance, and you need to pay €9 or €10 for every flight, a booking fee. But otherwise, it's like €400 ish, 400, 500 for all you can fly. So I actually considered it, but it doesn't work for me. Consider teaching English. It's true. I know people, non-native speakers teaching English, but I think depends on your market really. Because like if I went to Asia teaching English, I would not get any privileges because I look just like them. You gotta look the part so that you can convince them that you are native or something. It's a weird, the whole native speakerism debate. It's a lot of back to race again. It's all about people's perception. Yeah, go teach English. I do teach English. It's not like full time. Kind of a pain. There's more what do you call that? Crowd control when you teach in schools. And I have a very good friend who works at an English school here in Manchester. What now? I'm just looking at what the prairie is because I have no idea about anything geographical. A prairie is... Are ecosystems considered part of the temperate grasslands? So grasslands, shrublands. Okay. Paith. Paithia, okay. Rhyfeloedd, wars, trefniad, arrangements. 你中唔中意食月餅？你中唔中意月餅？梗係中意啦，點會唔中意啊？好中意月餅啊！我年年都食月餅噶。But do you guys know mooncakes? I don't know if it's a thing, I don't know if it's a known thing around the world. It's so good. Netzieber, waren Sie schon mal in Baden-Württemberg? War ich schon. Und da war auch der Language Simp. Schon zweimal. Ich war nur einmal. Okay, jetzt muss ich noch einmal Baden-Württemberg besuchen. Irgendwann. Ich würde gerne zu diesem sagt man Kino auf Deutsch? Oh mein Gott. Kino. Ja? In der Nähe von Stuttgart gehen. Weil es gibt wie sagt man Ekran? Ekran auf Deutsch. What? Bildschirm, ja, genau. Es gibt den größten IMAX-Bildschirm der Welt in Baden-Württemberg. Und ich würde sehr gerne diesen großen Bildschirm erfahren. Diese Erfahrung kriegen. Hier haben wir auch einen IMAX-Bildschirm, aber der ist nicht so groß, nicht so beeindruckend. A mooncake's like fancy. What's a wag? What? Chocolate? What? Is that? What is that? No, nothing alike. It's a lotus seeds, lotus paste in it. There's salted eggs. It's so good. When I was a kid, I would have, because it was a Mid-Autumn Festival thing, right? And then after Mid-Autumn Festival, we'd have too many mooncakes, and then I would get a quarter of a mooncake for lunch when I went to school. Like every day. That was insane. If you're making your living from YouTube, yeah, it's horrible. That's why I don't plan to do YouTube full time, even if I can. Oh, that's cute. That's very dedicated. Moon pies. Oh, moon pies, like the Korean one, the one, the red packaging. That's really good as well. But nothing beats mooncake, unless it's like, what do you call that? The snowy mooncake. Ja, Kinos. Man sagt Kino. Okay. Ich habe immer Angst davor, dass ich meine Sprachen verwirre, also verwechsle. Es gibt immer ähnliche Wörter in jeder Sprache, aber nicht in jeder Sprache, in der Mehrzahl von Sprachen, aber es gibt eine Ausnahme in einer Sprache oder sowas, weil, also das war ich nicht so sicher, weil zum Beispiel Kino auf Schwedisch sagt man Bio. Ja. Auf Polnisch sagt man Kino. Wie sagt man das auf Walisisch? Theater. Cinema auf Walisisch. Cinema auf Türkisch. I was saying it's just a pain when you know like so many languages and then it's the same word in like every language except one, and then you're like, oh my god, is that the one language where it's different? By the way, I spoke some Swedish the other day. There was a guy from here who moved to Stockholm, and then he was so good in Swedish. The first time ever in Britain where I met someone who spoke Swedish non-natively better than me, because mine's pretty rusty, but like I was so impressed. I miss speaking Swedish, but then again I confuse Swedish with Welsh all the time, which is annoying. Nes I brynu teisennau marshmallow ma o siop Asiaidd y Mangor, eu henw nhw oedd mooncakes. Yeah, Okay. Diddorol iawn. Dwi heb glywed erioed am y mooncakes fel yna efo marshmallow. Teisen. Mi na I ysgrifennu lawr y gair teisen. Teisenau. And I'm going to use more conjugative verbs. Mi sgwennau lawr y gair yma. Welche Sprache ist dieser Ekran für Bildschirm? Portugiesisch ist es Ekran. Ja, Ekran. Französisch, ja. Auf Polnisch sagt man auch Ekran. Na ekranie. Ja. Was noch? Weil im Polnischen gibt es auch Ekranisacja. Was sagt man da? Okay. Ich werde Google Translate benutzen, um herauszufinden, in welchen Sprachen man Ekran sagt. Schwedisch? Skärm. Schirm. Screen auf Walisisch. Okay. Ja, also hauptsächlich Französisch, Polnisch oder sowas. Is it hard to maintain proficiency in many languages? Yes, very hard. That's why I've basically given up. I accept it. I'm not going to be good at 10 languages at the same time. I'm going to be good at like 3-4 max. Well, we're officially friends. No, you still need to sign a contract. Like we haven't done that part yet. So like, still, I'm gonna mail it out to you, and then we're gonna sort it out. We got a lawyer involved and everything, and then it's gonna be fine. See you next time. You dropped biomedicine. No, for human. Have you seen his video where he announces that he gave up on engineering to do YouTube? And then the next one, the video after that was like the fever dream one. It was hilarious. And then Cole Langs commented, "Oh, the man gave up his engineering job to make bangers like this." Contract on Instagram. Okay, yeah, we can do it. We can do it virtually. You need like electronic signatures though. Well, see you next time. Thanks for being here. It was fun, but I do need to study. Oh my god, it is. I need to start learning to balance like the interaction part and the studying part. Because if we go on like this, I'm not blaming you guys. I'm blaming myself. It's fun. It's a lot of fun interacting with you guys, but I have trouble balancing that with studying. Hello, Lang Explorer. You would like to see a stream? Did you? He literally just left. You should have said it while he was here. Oh my god, Lang Explorer. How were you like 1 second late? Tell him that. Make him agree to it. Maybe I would do it. Well, by the way, Lang Explorer, I have done a stream. If you know, what do you call? Speaking. I don't know if you're aware of the Speaking Tongues podcast. There is it's a podcast, obviously, and I was on the podcast half a year ago. And then after the podcast went live, the host asked me to do a live stream with her where I taught her some basic Cantonese. So you could check out that stream if you're interested in like hearing how it's like or how I would teach it. So the stream is only on Instagram. So if you go to Speaking Tongues podcast on Instagram, you can see that stream. So yeah, that stream had weird audio because that was my first time streaming on Instagram. But what can I do? I'm much better with this. Like I have a whole setup. I've got this. I've got camera, even though it's not a good one. I've got my whole desk setup for streaming here. Caderio to chair a meeting. Caderio cyfarfod. Gwlychu. Gwlyb. Why is it a ch? It's gwlyb. Heneddio to age. Wait, what's mature, aeddfed, right? Aeddfed. And then to mature is to aeddfedi. I love trying to come up with related words and similar words, related words, synonyms, and when I'm learning new words. La riche Mogadishu. Hello, never seen you. Welcome to the stream. Again, you guys invite him. I can't, he can't betray Vietnamese. He has a huge fan base in Vietnam now. I mean, always has, but more dedicated now. Grenade tro. Oh, this is great. I want to use this. I want to use this phrase. Grenade tro, to make do. To answer the purpose. Do you have an example? Grenade tro. Grenade tro. Is it I make do with something, or this will have to make do? Bod yn addas, bod yn iawn. Okay. Felly, okay. Mi na I frawddeg efo'r what's a phrase in it? Phrase. Mi na I frawddeg efo'r ffras yma. Well, what we'll have to make do? Oh, I'm gonna throw my camera. Mae gen I ddiffyg arian, felly bydd is camera masculine? I think camera's masculine. Camera. Bydd y camera. Yeah. Bydd y camera hwn yn gwneud y tro. Yep. So I lack money, so this camera will have to make do for now. Yeah. If you want to fund my gear and make better streams and videos, then support me on Buy Me a Coffee or become a channel member, where you can also watch my extended cuts of the interviews. The keyboard is interesting. I'm gonna show this off again. So look at this keyboard. This keyboard has a name. What's the name? The name is called Polyglot. Literally, I didn't name it. It's just a perfect thing. It's a polyglot because it does both normal keyboard stuff and also stenography. So to the keyboard, that's like a bilingualism. And then I saw it. That's what I wanted. I wanted a keyboard for keyboard and also stenography. And it's called Polyglot. So I was like, yeah, that's going to be my keyboard forever now. Mae gen I ddiffyg arian ad be di draenog yn olygu? Draenog. Oh, mi ysgrifenna I lawr y geiriau dwi newydd ddysgu. So, felly, bwyst filod, lloges, feminine, draenog. Draenog? Hedgehog? Why? Huh? Pam mae draenog yn y lloges? Be mae'n neud yn y lloges? Ydy o'n ymlacio neu ydy o'n ceisio gwneud diffod? Diffod, is it? Achosi, no. How do you say cause damage? Yeah, achosi, difrod, fuck. What's diffod? Oh, diffod is like turn off. Diffod is turn off. Difrod is damage. Okay. Ydy o'n ceisio achosi difrod yn y trosis? Neu ar dy glin? What? What's a thigh? Or is it a mordwyd? Ar dy fordwyd? Okay. Mae o'n llesteirio fi. Llesteirio fi rhag gwario fy mpres. Llesteirio rhag gwario fy mpres. Ti'n lwcus iawn. Mae pawb angen draenog fel 'na. Ar mwyn... How do you say save money? Mwyn arbed arian. Mwyn arbed arian. Ydyn boenus pan ti'n trio tynnu arian o dy logell di. Tynnu arian allan o dy logell di. Achos oherwydd y dreinog. You started looking at Cantonese pod. They use overly formal language? I know of it, but I don't know it very well. So maybe should check it. Are you looking for like beginner materials to learn Cantonese? Mae gen i ddim ond y dreinog yn y llogell. Dim arian o gwbl. Achos dwi'n gwario fy holl arian ar be dwi'n gwneud efo fy arian i? I brynu llyfrau. Brynu llyfrau, i wylio teledu mewn ieithoedd eraill, neu ymuno a digwyddiadau cyfnewid iaith. Felly, yn anffodus, mae'r cwrw yn costio gormod yma yn Manceinion yn y ddinas fawr. Felly, gwneud y tro. Okay, mae gen i ddiffyg arian. Felly, bydd, what can you use in place of money? bydd y gwasanaeth yma yn gwneud y tro. That sounded wrong, sorry, I didn't mean it that way. What service? How do you say, I do a favour? It's a ffefryn. I think it's a ffefryn, right? No, what? Is it not a ffefryn? Did I think of something else? Do a favour. Gwneud cymwynas. I'm going to write it down as well. Cymwynas, which is feminine. Felly, bydd y gymwynas yma. A ffafr. Okay, diolch. A ffafr. Also feminine. A ffafr neu gymwynas. Bydd y gymwynas yma i ti yn gwneud y tro. So I'm going to do you a favour instead of giving you money or something. Okay, manylion personol o bell. Okay, easy. Trin lapio. Lapio is lapio. Good, da iawn. Agored. Angenrheidiol. Oh yeah, I know what. You know what I'm actually lacking money for? The next sign language class. Because sign language classes cost a shit ton of money. Like, even if you calculate like the cost per lesson, it costs as much as like my private language tutors, which is sadly, I won't say insane, not insane, because like they deserve to be paid well, but for me it's unthinkable. I did my level 1 on a funded class, like it's a short one and subsidized. It technically doesn't cover the entire content, but we did anyway, and then like we prepped for the exam, and then the next one is like easily £600 for the whole level. So I couldn't. So mae gen I ddiffyg arian. Felly, bydd gwylio teledu yn yr iaith arwyddion yn gwneud y tro. So I will be watching TV. What accent was that? TV. Was that Swedish accent? So I will be watching TV to make do. I will make do. Watching TV will make do to learn more sign language. Agored, angenrheidiol, blynyddol, clyfar, cyfrifol, deallus, galluog, gweithgar. Oh, I don't know, gweithgar. Mae mae gweithwyr o Hong Kong yn weithgar iawn. Meddai... What is employer? I feel like I looked it up last time. Yn ôl cyflogwyr yma. Mae gweithwyr o Hong Kong yn weithgar iawn. Ac eithrin fi. Dwi ddim yn weithgar iawn, achos dwi i fod i ysgrifennu fy noethuriaeth ar hyn o bryd, ar y foment, ond dwi'n streamio ar-lein ac yn dysgu Cymraeg, felly yn gwneud pethau dwi ddim i fod i wneud. I'm confessing so many things. Yeah, Hoffus, okay. So hyfryd, maybe. Hyfryd, lovely. Preifat, sefydlog. I keep forgetting the word sefydlog, which is weird. And look at this. This book is just continuing to fall apart, and I've made peace with it. How do I say make peace with something? Is that in the dictionary? I make peace. No, that is not in the dictionary. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Or I guess you could probably translate it from English. No, not rest in peace. What the heck? Never mind. I'm not talking about literal peace. I'm not talking about like rhyfeloedd. I'm talking about I've accepted. Accept cymeradwyo. What's the best translation of a five? Derbyn. Dwi wedi derbyn y ffaith. Dwi wedi derbyn y ffaith bod y llyfr yn torri... How do you say go apart? I'm thinking in Swedish for some reason. Isär in Swedish. Can I just combine languages and make my own? Like, can I just torri isär? Break apart. Torri ar wahan? Wait, what? Do you say torri ar wahan? And the Tories are torring ar wahan. Chwali i ddarnau. Can I say that? I ddarnau? Tear apart darnio. Okay. Fall apart. Maybe chwali. But that is... Mae'r llyfr yn malu'n racs. Oh, racs! Oh, you can say racs in this context. Because I've learned racs in the context of I'm tired in pieces. Dwi wedi blin o'n racs. Mae'r llyfr yn malu racs. I'm going to double check what mali. Is there a difference between mali and chwali? Because they're all like breaking things. And tori. And mali also sounds like malio, but that's a completely different thing. Ah, okay. Malio has an extra I in it. Okay, fine. Malio is to care. Okay, so doing malio, I care. Okay, I mind something. Dwi ddim yn malio'r ffenestr. I don't mind the window. Dwi ddim yn malu'r ffenestr. I'm not breaking the window. I'm not smashing the window. Oh, but the if it like you will, then it becomes the same word. Mali di'r ffenestr. You will break the window, or you will mind the window. That sounds wrong. Vali di mor ffenestr. You won't break the window, or you won't mind the window. I'm so good at coming up with stupid language jokes. Mali. Okay, siaradwch. Trafodwch eich profiad yn dysgu Cymraeg. I'm going to skip this. I don't I have plenty of trafod to do with my teacher. Mae gen I ddigon o drafod I mae gen I ddigon o pethau I drafod efo fy athrawes. Oh, it's asking me to discuss learning Welsh, which is, this is from my experience, right? For language nerds and like polyglots, people like me, talking about language learning is the easiest thing ever. So there's actually no point practicing talking about language learning, because I'm gonna do that a lot of times anyway. Like whenever I go to language exchange, I meet someone, I speak their language, they always hit me with the same questions about, oh, how did you learn it? How long have you been learning it? Pryd dweuthoch chi ddechrau dysgu Cymraeg? Lle oedd eich dosbarth cyntaf chi? Where was your first class? And faint o bobl oedd yn eich dosbarth cyntaf chi? Yeah, see? How many people were in your class? How did you learn it? When did you start learning it? What's the best thing about learning it? Be ydy'r peth gorau am ddysgu Cymraeg? Sut dach chi'n defnyddio Cymraeg? Exactly. That's what people ask me anyway when I talk about learning Welsh, or when I talk about learning any niche language, I guess. Oh, see? Oh, there's the racks right there. There is the wedi Marlin racks. Mae'r tudalennau yn dod allan o'r llyfr. Ooh! Efo gilydd penderfynwch ar 3 gair o gyngor I unrhyw berson sy'n dechrau ar y daith ddysgu Cymraeg. Give 3 words of advice to anyone who is starting to learn a language. I have done that a million times here. Like someone literally asked me that question about German today, so I guess I could skip it. Oh, okay. Un gair o gyngor, os ti'n dechrau dysgu Almaeneg, gwranda ar bodlediadau neu raglenni radio bob dydd yn ystod y brecwast mwyn ymarfer grandio a deall be maen nhw'n deud yn y cyflymder normal, cyflymder arferol. Is it cyflymder? I think it's cyflymder. I'm pretty sure it's cyflymder. Yep, cyflymder. Okay. Also, slow and there's always a bit by bit. Like slowly, eventually, no, gradually. Vesil tippin. I didn't know this one. Bob and I'm gonna write it down as well. I'm not gonna read my notes, but I'm gonna write it down. Bob and Dippin. Vesil tipyn mi fydd yn gweithio allan shit, what is, why do I keep forgetting this? Come on. Ystyr, what's plural? Ystyron. Fesel tipyn, bydd ydyn gweithio allan ystyron geiriau pwysica yn y rhaglenni. Os wyt ti'n clywed yr un gair yn cael ei adroddi, yn cael yr un gair yn cael ei ddefnyddio, os wyt ti'n sylweddoli'r un gair yn cael ei ddefnyddio yn aml yn y adroddiadau, mi gei di I'll look up something. Look up. How does it say look up? It's so slow. Why is gweithredir? It's the slowest. It's a great dictionary, but just a very unstable website. No, what? How do you say look? I keep thinking in German. Nachschlagen. I just keep wanting to say like hit something. Look up. Oh. Chwilio am. Do you say chwilio am? And chwilio yn y geiriadur. No, not edrych I fyny. I'm gonna look it up later on. Usually say edrych I fyny. Chwiliais. Okay, you chwilio am. Okay, you search for it. Os bydd i'n sylweddoli'r un gair yn cael ei ddefnyddio llawer o weithiau, mae'n golygu bod y gair yn bwysig ar gyfer y pwnc. Felly, mi gei di chwilio am y gair yn y geiriadur a cheisio dysgu'r gair. A bydd hynny'n haws I ti ddysgu'r gair yma achos mae dy ymenydd wedi sylweddoli bod y gair yn pwysig. Wedi sylweddoli, wedi derbyn y ffaith bod y gair yn bwysig yn dy ddefnydd o'r iaith. Again and again, drosodd a throsodd. I asked my teacher this week. I need to make a list of things like again and again, bit by bit, from time to time, or dro I dro, I know this one. More or less. Mwy na heb. Fesul tipyn, o dro I dro. What else? Let me see. Idioms with some basic idioms with mwy na heb, more or less. Mwy na thebyg. Oh, mwy na thebyg. More than likely. Mwy na thebyg. Mwy na lai. Mwy. Yn fwy a mwy. Okay, more and more. Adolygu. It's the impersonal past again. A na fi, efo eich pat yn taflwch y dis I ddechrau un o'r storiau newyddion, wedyn meddyliwch am ail frawddeg o'r stori. I don't care. Da chi'n cofio, efo eich pat yn edrychwch ar y lluniau a dilynwch y patrwm. Be di garddwr? Okay, be di garddwr? Garddwr ydy rhywun sy'n chwynnu. Well, it's chwynnu, I didn't know chwynnu. Chwynnu. I know sy'n garddio, gweithio mewn gardd. Chwynnu. Oh, okay, weed. Chwynnu. Rhywun sy'n chwynnu mewn gardd. Pwyslais, pwy sy'n byw yn Llandudno? John sy'n byw yn Llandudno. I know that one. Y cynghorydd sy'n cadeirio. Gwneud y gwahoddiadau, trefnu parti. Pwy sy'n gwneud y gwahoddiadau? Angharad sy'n gwneud y gwahoddiadau. Okay, I know this already, it's fine. Anfon y gwahoddiadau, prynu'r anrhegion, lapio'r anrhegion, bwcio'r neuadd, addurno'r neuadd, prynu'r bwyd, coginio'r bwyd, gosod y bwyd yn y neuadd, trefnu'r gemau, clirio'r neuadd, golchi'r llestri. Oh, what is the word that I would just use? Llesteirio? Is it? Llesteirio. I'm just actively taking apart my book at this point. Because I'm simply trying to open it up, right? But then when one page comes off, the other ones also come off. This is horrible. I've said this so many times. What the fuck? Why is Google Translate giving me translation errors? What is happening? Verhindern. Ich will dich davon oder daran verhindern. Abhalten, hindern. No, okay. Ich will das verhindern. Ich will dich hindern. Daran hindern, dass du das was tust. Vorbeugen. Genau. Davon abhalten. Ich will dich davon abhalten. Okay. Odwiedź. Zapobiegać. Okay, zapobiegać. Okay. I love connecting my different languages with like a single word. So Thestelio, rhag hindern an o abhalten von. What are you learning today? Lol. I'm learning everything. I'm learning Welsh, but like once there's an important word, I'm like I need to check how to say this word in all my languages. All my important ones anyway. So powstrzymać się. Przed? I think powstrzymać się. Chcecie powstrzymać? No, it's not. Uniemożliwiać. Nie dopuszczę. Nie dopuszczę. This one. Powstrzymać kogoś przed. Okay, I was right. Okay. Powstrzymać. Powstrzymać przed. I like how it's all the same preposition. Powstrzymać przed, prevent you in front of. In German is from. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's not for, it's von. That's not the same preposition. So intense, so you have to write the same words 10 times different. No, it's just like when I think there's a keyword that is very useful. I'm like, oh, I need to make sure I remember that. And I think that helps me strengthen the connections. And also, it's only the language that really matter. It's mainly German and Polish where I need to make sure they are constantly fresh, because I don't know, they feel like they're languages that are core to me. So like I want to make sure I don't forget the words. The other ones I'm like, okay, I don't care. But maybe I should. Förhindra. Okay, förhindra in Swedish. Same. Swedish is just German light. So it's basically the same words. Yeah. Because it's weird. Like sometimes when you are using a language, it's easier to get to the word, but when you're trying to translate it, you stumble, and it's bad because sometimes you're trying to use the language normally, like you're speaking to someone, and your brain just gives out for 1 second. Like in that moment, you can't get to the word you want. And then as a result, you have to translate from another language. So I need to make sure that I can do both. I can both use the word in the context of the language, and also I'm able to translate from another language. I don't know if you know what I mean, because to me, those are two separate things, in my opinion. They're two different skills. Cywirwch. Paid bod yn wirion. Don't be crazy. Paid bod yn wirion. Pwyslais oedd. Pwy oedd yn byw yn Aberystwyth? Fel nurse. Okay. Boring. I know this already. Like I kept saying, I know all this, but I need to like practice the stuff so that they stick. But like this is way too easy. Gwylio Pobl Patagonia. I'm gonna watch the video. That is way more useful. I think what I need to do is do more listening and reading, writing exercises rather than learn the grammar, unless it's like rarer grammar. Dus Uned 30. Uned 30. This is gwylio pobl. Pobl Patagonia. You guys know Patagonia, by the way. It's a weird thing, cause so it's in Argentina, right? But it was a Welsh colony, and Welsh people are pretty proud of it. It seems like there's like a connection there. I don't know, like it's because in the Anglophone world, usually when you say colony, it's usually a bad word, but then it doesn't have that connotation when you talk about this particular colony. Partly because Wales itself is like pretty colonized historically, so it's funny. Like people talk about it a lot more than you'd think. Like when you learn English, you don't talk about Singapore all the time, I think. You've heard there are Welsh. Oh, someone's watching this. I wasn't expecting. Hello, Jamie. You like languages? You heard there are some Welsh bilingual schools. Yes, there are. Yeah. Actually, you know, I've seen job ads where you can go and teach Welsh there. And I thought, yeah, it sounds like actually a pretty cool job. I think cooler than teaching English in Vietnam, in my opinion. But I have to learn Spanish, and I didn't say anything. I don't want to learn Spanish. That's the thing. But yeah, Argentina seems cool. Iralianin in Welsh. It's fun. It's fun to hear about how people live there. It's just a weird mix of things. I mean, either way, Spanish is also a colonial language. Like, so what's the difference? But yeah, it's a tiny place, I think. Kind of cool. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, also most importantly, Patagonia gave us the new decimal system because Welsh used to use. I mean, it still uses it, but like rarely. But traditionally, Welsh has a base 20 system, and it's pretty insane and cool. But I think it's basically the Argentinians that came up with the simpler system, and the simpler system happens to be the exact same system as numbers in Cantonese, so it makes a lot of sense. Like 3-10-1. Pwy sy'n dod o Gymru a pwy sy'n dod o Patagonia? Nodwch un ffaith ddysgoch chi. Okay, nodwch un ffaith ddysgoch chi wrth wylio'r fideo. Flenthia Elvira, Fabio ac Anne-Marie. Ariannin. Lle. That's so funny. They gave me a map of Argentina here, but it doesn't even show where Patagonia is. Unless wait, maybe these are places within Patagonia? I'll see.
Florencia, dwi'n dod o Patagonia.
Oh yeah, I hear the accent immediately. I don't need to wait for her to say. I just know she's from Argentina.
Florencia, dwi'n dod o Patagonia, yn gwneithio o'r gogledd Patagonia, Rio Negro, a wedyn symud I Gaiman yn 2013. Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg yn yr Ysgol Gymraeg I Gaiman, a Coleg Camoy. Dwi'n dysgu ymarfer gorff. Wel, dwi'n wedi gorffen y Brifysgol Caerdydd 2. Dwi'n wedi dysgu Cymraeg yn Brifysgol Caerdydd, cwrs canolradd 1 a 2.
Des I Gymru i'r ein wlad yn 1966. Wrth gwrs, blwyddyn o'n I fod yma, ond mae hanner cant wedi mynd o'n I dal I fod yma.
Oh, well, I missed it. What?
66. Wrth gwrs, blwyddyn o'n I fod yma, ond mae hanner cant wedi mynd o'n I dal I fod yma. Yeah.
Huh?
Fabio Lewis yw enw I, a fi'n dod yn gwneud o Patagonia.
Anne-Marie Lewis ydw I. Dwi'n unedigol o Llanelli. Wnes I allan I ddysgu ym Patagonia nôl yn 2001. A dyna fe gwrdd ni. A dod nôl I Gymru.
Eithon ni allan I Patagonia 2015. O'n I wedi geisio I fod yn swyddogion datblygu iaith gyda'r brosiect yna. A fi o'n i'n llwyddiannus, felly masan ni fel teulu o 4 a treulio ni flwyddyn brysur iawn, llawer o waith, a brofiad, bythgofiad dwi'n blant ni hefyd.
Do, fe'n hyfryd, achos mae lot o deulu wrth gwrs gyda Fabio yn yr ariannyn ac mae nain yn byw yna a Kevin Dredd ac oedd e'n neis iddyn nhw hefyd i gael treulio'r flwyddyn dysgu Sbeineg o'n nhw'n mynd i ysgol Gymraeg y Gaiman ac yn mynd i ysgol yr Hendre ac yn cael eu haddysg nhw'n ddwyieithog pan eithon ni draw, ddim lot o Sbeineg o gwbl, geiriau gyda'r ddau ohonyn nhw wrth gwrs bryd ni oedd Ifan yn bron 7 a Miriam yn 2.5 felly'n Ivan jyst cwrdd pac a mynd a o fewn dim oedd Ifan o fewn rhyw 4 mis yn deall Sbeineg, oedd 6 mis yn rhugl. Wrth gwrs oedd e'n cael ei addysg mwy na lai yn Sbeineg, oedd e hefyd yn cymdeithasu yn Sbeineg gyda'r teulu a felly oedd e'n brofiad yn sicr yn brofiad iddi.
Oh my god. Well, there's a point. Interesting, I guess. I'll watch it again. It seems interesting.
Florencia dwi'n dod o Patagonia, yn gwreiddiol o'r gogledd Patagonia, Rio Negro, a wedyn symud...
Leihon neu dau? Dwi'n meddwl leihon o dau?
Dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg yn yr ysgol Gymraeg y Gaiman a coleg Camoy. Dwi'n dysgu ymarfer gorff.
You say Lon man. Yes, I say la. Say. Yes, I say. Study with me. You can mute me and work if you want to.
Dwi wedi dysgu Cymraeg yn Brifysgol Caerdydd, cwrs canolradd 1 a 2.
Des i Gymru i'r ein gwlad yn 1966. Wrth gwrs, blwyddyn o'n i fod.
Wait, is she from Welsh?
I Gymru i'r ein gwlad
I Gymru, yeah.
Yn 1966. Wrth gwrs,
blwyddyn o'n i fod.
Ond mae 100% wedi mynd o dwi dal i fod yma.
Fabio Lewis yw enw i, a fi'n dod yn gwreiddiol o Patagonia.
Anne-Marie Lewis ydw i, dwi'n unedigol o Llanelli, nes i allan i ddysgu ym Patagonia nôl yn 2001. A dyna.
Why is he speaking Cantonese? I could be. See, get Mama back here, then we can speak more Cantonese. I'm happy to answer in any language actually. Like, I sometimes I have like a bit of a dilemma because like I want to speak different languages when people ask me to on the stream. So, like if I do it too much, then I sort of alienate the wider audience. I don't want people to click off. So I don't know. I think you know what this is a Shakblas. What's a Shakblas in English? Teaser. It's such a great word. A teaser. In Welsh, it's a Shakblas. I think a Shakblas. Yeah, a foretaste. So you could get an experience of something in the future. Yeah. So next year there's going to be a new game coming out about Welsh mythology. And more importantly, it's in Welsh. The game, I mean, obviously the interface has multiple languages, but the audio is in Welsh, and I find that so cool. So what I'm going to do when it comes out is I'm going to go back to my game streaming roots, and I'm gonna stream the whole thing, and then I'm going to react to the game, like talk to myself in Welsh, but I'm going to talk to people in the other languages when people write chat messages. So that's going to be the plan. That's next year. Easily distracted. Mute me. You can watch me working. So watching me work gives you motivation, maybe. But I'm also like easily distracted. That's why I haven't done much of studying. In how long has it been? 2 hours. Fuck me. Okay. 好留喺度，同阿 Kiwi 同佢傾下偈咯。Basque Icelandic Pigeon. Imagine, I would love to. Welsh people love Basque apparently.
A dod nôl I Gymru.
Eithon ni allan I Patagonia yn 2015. O'n I wedi ymgeisio I fod yn swyddogion datblygu'r iaith gyda'r brosiect yna. A pe fi o'n i'n llwyddiannus, felly masa ni fel teulu o 4 a treulio ni flwyddyn brysur iawn, llawer o waith a brofiad, bythgofiad dwi'n...
Bythgofiad,
Do, oedd e'n hyfryd, achos mae lot o deulu wrth gwrs gyda Fabio yn yr Ariannin, ac mae nain yn byw yna, a cefndred, ac oedd e'n neis iddyn nhw hefyd i gael treulio'r flwyddyn dysgu Sbeineg, o'n nhw'n mynd i ysgol, ysgol Gymraeg y Gaiman ac yn mynd i ysgol yr Hendre, ac yn cael eu haddysg nhw yn ddwyieithog. Pan eithon ni draw, ddim lot o Sbeineg o gwbl, geiriau gyda'r ddau ohonyn nhw. Wrth gwrs bryd ni, oedd Ifan yn bron yn 7, a Miriam yn 2.5. Felly wnaeth Ifan jyst cwrdd i pac a mynd, a o fewn dim, oedd Ifan o fewn rhyw 4 mis yn deall Sbeineg, oedd 6 mis yn rhugl. Wrth gwrs oedd e'n cael ei addysg mwy na lai yn Sbeineg, oedd e hefyd yn cymdeithasu yn Sbeineg gyda'r teulu, a felly oedd e'n brofiad, yn sicr yn brofiad iddi.
Okay. Yay, another page coming apart. Okay, never mind. Never fucking mind. I hate this so much. Oh, so annoying. Oh, I could try this again. Guys, let me try this. Is it readable? Not very, is it? I think it depends on where the camera's pointing. Now this is more readable. Huh. What have I? See? That's cool. I like that. Do you like that? Let me know. Do you like this? I don't know. I will have to make a lot of preparation, like close the curtains for this to happen, but I feel like this is really cool. Do you agree with me? It's very aesthetic. Gwrando a darllen. Noswaith dda, Mr Hughes. Noswaith dda. Reit. Siant pwy dych chi? It's Cantonese native language. Oh. I think Mama is focusing. Mam Alan ac Ellen. Dwi. Alan ac Ellen. O ia. Wel, be dwi'n medru ei ddeud am Alan ac Ellen? Dwi ddim yn gwybod. Chi sy'n ei dysgu nhw. Wel, dwi'n mynd i ddechrau efo Alan. Mae'n fachgen galluog iawn. Mae ysgrifen o'n daclus. Oh, daclus. So, tacluso is to tidy. Daclus is tidy. Taclus is tidy. Mae ysgrifen o'n daclus. Mae lyfrau. Mae ysgrifen o'n daclus. Mae lyfrau o'n daclus ac mae'n gwneud y gwaith cartref bob tro. Fo sy'n dod gyntaf yn y prawf mathematig bob wythnos. Ydyn gwranto yn y dosbarth? Ydy wir. Dydy o byth yn siarad yn y dosbarth? Wel, wir. Dydy o ddim yn gwrando yn y tŷ. Mae'n darllen ac yn ysgrifennu yn dda yn Gymraeg ac yn Saesnig. Bendigedig. A dweud y gwir, Alan sy'n mynd i gystadlu ar ran yr ysgol. Alan sy'n mynd i gystadlu ar ran yr ysgol yn y cwis newydd ar S4C, Plant Clyfar Cymru, y mis nesaf. Hold on, can I... Llyfrau, okay. Wel, a be am Ellen? Wel, mae hi'n ddigon deallus, ond dydy hi ddim mor weithgar a galan. Dydy ei llyfrau hi ddim yn daclus. Mae hysgrifen hi'n fler. What is fler? Fler. Is it from Blair? Blair, what is Blair? Is it ugly? Sloppy, untidy, okay. Blair. Dyna'r gwrthwyneb I taclus. 如果你想講廣東話都冇問題嘅，可以啊，可以啊，歡迎啊！我只係個 default 係英文喺呢度。你有冇聽水源狂想啊？我哋啱啱今朝出咗新一集啊！A new podcast episode came out today about the Olympics. Very exciting stuff. Get a bit too into the sport in that episode. What I'm looking for. Opposite. I want to know how to say opposite. The opposite of something. Gwrthwyneb. Gwrthwyneb poeth yw oer. Okay. Gwrthwyneb. Be ydy gwrthwyneb bler? Bler ydy gwrthwyneb taclus. That's funny. Overflow, I didn't. So what happens to the box here? Okay, yeah, I had fun. I tried the poll thing. First time trying a poll. I'm trying different things just while we're at it. Let me try this one. Try this one as well. What is this? Oh, do I get to ask you questions? Ooh. Sorry, I'm experimenting here. What languages do you speak? What happens if I... Okay, so is it does that mean I ask you a question, or is that for you to ask me questions? I have no idea how it works. Vietnam is the best. You with your propaganda. 呢幾日先啱啱揾到個 channel， 好嘢，歡迎個 channel， 我可以睇多啲舊片啊，好多，我應該整個 best of 嘅 playlist 㗎嘛，係嘛？我而家最近嗰啲都kind of 係 best of 嘅咧。開心感 intensify， 不過係我哋個 podcast 係第二個 channel 嚟嘅，所以你可以撳過去，因為嗰個係純廣東話，所以我哋分開咗兩個 channel。咩叫開心感 intensify？ That means you allow us to ask. Oh, it's for you to ask me questions. But you're already asking me questions. Oh, it's like, okay. It's like when you have too much chat going on. Then I can... Okay. Then I can... It's like a separate chat, I guess. It's like a breakout room. No, it's like a special area just for questions. Okay, interesting. I'll think of that if it comes up. But like right now... Every message can be a question. Lepszy Vietnam czy buber? Buber. Jakie bydle! Ydy'n gwrando ar y dosbarth. Yn flerian ac mae'n anghofio ei gwaith cartref yn aml. Ydy'n gwrando ar y dosbarth, mae'n gwrando ar ei ffrindiau. O diar, oes na unrhyw beth da am Elen ta? Wel, mae hi'n hoffus iawn ac mae'n licio rygbi, tydi? O, ydy. Mae hi'n mwynhau cystadlu efo'r urdd hefyd. Yn yr Eisteddfod, efo tîm rygbi'r Sir, of course. Hi ydy'r capten. Ia, wir, da iawn, Ellen. I'm going to do some shadowing again. Why would you compare Bubur to Biedronka? Wybieram, kurwa, Bolaski są zajebiste. Ja jestem głupi mężczyzną i wybieram oczami. No, you don't use kurwa because you're angry. Use kurwa because it's a punctuation mark. Vietnam, comma, and you put a kurwa. Vietnam, kurwa. Polaski są zajebiste, kurwa. Ja jestem I know, that's what I'm told. It's a punctuation mark, kurwa. Wybieram oczami. I am a simple man. You're a simp. Yeah. Is it a bad word? You guys enlighten. What's enlighten? Is it oświet? I forgot the ending. Hold on. Oświecić? Oświetlać? No, what? Why am I on fucking Welsh Wiktionary? Yep, oświecić. Yep, you guys oświećcie. Ah, okay. So some people use kurwa all the time. It does sound like party animals. How do you say party animals in Polish? That's a question. Yeah, I had a classmate when I was in first year of secondary school in Hong Kong that that guy puts dilomo like in before and after every single sentence. So dilomo, and it's just so unnecessary. It's the same idea. Let's just put kurwa everywhere. You love saying random things. You were just saying random things you love about Poland. Okay. Relos Biedronka. I love żabka. And did you see the żabka nano in my vlog? I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really out of place in my video, but I just thought żabka nano was so cool. I had to include it even though it was out of place. Okay, I'm gonna do shadowing again as usual. I really want to speak like in a native way. I mentioned member of parliament earlier in this stream, like in the beginning, who is from Ynys Môn, and I love her accent so much. I can't stop thinking about it. I want to learn it. But anyway, I'm gonna shadow some random accents now, just to make sure I sound less English or Hong Kongese when I use my Welsh. Sgwrs, gwrando a darllen. Noswaith dda, Miss Hughes. Noswaith dda. Reit. Rhiant, pwy ydych chi? Tad Alan ac Elen, dwi? O ia. Wel. Be dwi'n medru ei ddeud am Alan ac Elen? Dwi ddim yn gwybod. Chi sy'n y dysgu nhw? Wel. Dwi'n mynd i ddechrau efo Alan. Mae'n hogyn galluog iawn. Mae ei ysgrifen yn daclus. Mae lyfrau yn daclus. Ac mae o'n gwneud y gwaith cartref bob tro. Fo sy'n dod cyntaf y prawf mathematig bob wythnos. Ydy'n gwrando yn y dosbarth? Ydy wir. Dydy beth yn siarad yn dosbarth. Wel wir. Dydy ddim yn gwrando yn y tŷ. Mae'n ddarllen ac yn ysgrifennu yn dda, yn Gymraeg ac yn Saesneg. Bendigedig. Deud y gwir, Alan sy'n mynd i ddysgadlu ar y rand yr ysgol yn y cwis newydd ar Ysbrydolec. Plant clyfar Cymru. Y mis nesa. Wel. A be am Elen? Wel, mae hi'n ddigon deallus. Ond dydy ddim mor weithgar ag Alan. Dydy llyfrau hi ddim yn daclus. Mae hysgrifen hi'n fler iawn ac mae hi'n anghofio ei gwaith cartref yn aml. Ydy hi'n gwrando ar y dosbarth? Mae hi'n gwrando ar y ffrindiau. O, diar. Os na unrhyw beth da Melen ta? Wel, mae'n hoffus iawn. Ac mae hi'n licio rygbi. Tydi. O, di. Mae'n mwynhau cystal efo'r urdd hefyd. Yn yr Eisteddfod? Efo tîm rygbi'r sir, wrth gwrs. Hi ydy'r capten. Ia, wir. Da iawn. Okay. Wir. They like to go up so often, so it's funny. It is very funny. It's a cute accent. So cymharwch Alan ac Elen. Taclus. Ddim yn taclus. Taclus. Bler. Gwneud bob tro. Anghofio. Yn aml. Siarad yn dda. Oh, no. Mae ddim yn siarad yn y dosbarth. ddim yn y dosbarth. Gwrando ar ei ffrindiau. Siarad efo ffrindiau. Cystadlu ar ran yr ysgol. So, team rugby. I don't get rugby. Like everyone seems to love rugby. Oh, what did I miss? Let me see. Karpata, kremówki, krówki. I actually don't know those things. Pistachio mleczko. Is that what I think it is? Is that actually... Or is it... Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, wait. I've had it. I've eaten it. Pistachio mleczko. I love it. It's great. I forgot the name. Okay, cool. Karpatka. I think I googled Karpatka last time. I haven't had it, so I don't know it very well. What's krówka? Krówki. It's a fudge. Okay, cool. Party animals. Imprezowe zwierzęta. Zwierzęta imprezowe. Is this Welsh? Yes, it's Welsh. It is very much Welsh. Imprezovich. Oh, that's a cute one. I love when they coin things. It reminds me of the Liverpool accent. Oh, interesting one. I haven't thought of that actually, but could be. Oh yeah, I did have a theory, right? Okay, hold on. I can show you. Let's see if I can find that video. I have a video about it. So you can check this out. So I talked about the Scouse accent, and because Liverpool, long story short, Liverpool is popularly known as the capital of North Wales. There's a lot of North Welsh people working there, like historically and even now. So I had a theory that maybe that's where the Scouse accent, the Liverpool accent came from, because they have the ch sounds, they have some ear vowels. There are lots of things that remind me of Welsh. So Isaac, hello Isaac, I missed you. How missed a message. Welcome to the channel. That's funny. That you're like the third person to ask me about tips to learn German. I don't know. Like, can I? It's very hard to give like a general piece of advice, so that's why I can't really do it. It's just depends on the person, depends on what they like, their interests, and how their brain learns things, their level. So I talk about lots of language learning things in general. Like if you ask me something more specific, then maybe I can answer some things, but I can't really give you a general tip for you. Or you're welcome to come do a one-to-one language learning consulting session with me. I do that, language coaching. Like I learn about people's background, what they're studying, what their level is, etc., and then give like advice tailored to this person. Wszystko rozumiesz po polsku, ale nic nie mogę powiedzieć. Ale powiedziałeś już coś. Przecież znasz polski. How does this even happen? Chcesz zacząć uczyć języka polskiego? Jestem z Czech. Explains everything. Ja po czesku w sumie też sporo rozumiem, ale nie umiem mówić. Kiedyś byłem w Czechach, to mieszkam blisko granicy. Czesi są w instalacjach, zrozumieli mnie, gdy mówiłem po polsku. Naprawdę? Can you like porozumiewać się w Czechach? To brzmi fuck, what's the phrase? Z księżyca zdjęty, right? Z księżyca. Is that how you say it? I know an idiom like that. It is taken from the moon, but I forgot how to say it. They can understand each other. I don't know. Like when you're listening, it's a bit harder. Like you can figure some things out, but it's not like Swedish and Norwegian. Reading is easier because me and Mama, we sometimes text in like a mix of languages. Like I write to her in Cantonese, English, German, Polish, and then she understands everything. So Blisko granicy. What's this? Is that a place? A lot of Slavic languages can't understand each other. It's true. I actually do want to learn into Slavic. It's a very cool conlang, but it's too much work. Am I making shit up? Because I do remember there's a idiom like that. You have it's such a Polish sentence. I have 2 hours to kuchalazy. Yeah, mam 2 godziny. Polish does love the word have a lot, like mam zrobić coś, I have to do something, or I have 2 hours to somewhere, or I remember like someone said Polish people are like that. Polacy tak mają. You send a clip to an Ukrainian friend and he could understand mostly. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's not. I'm not sure if it's actually practical because I haven't seen anyone use it in real life, but it's pretty fun. Why is Saunders Lewis infamous? Infamous like because it's a bad thing. Is it a bad thing? Because I know of the guy from Duolingo. Duolingo actually tells you about Saunders Lewis, and also I heard about the story with terrorism and everything from the book that I mentioned last time, Speak Not. So that's why I do know the history a little bit. A Welsh family in Liverpool. No, it's never too late. We can get back to that. Yeah. See, there's a lot of connections between Liverpool and North Wales. I mean, like even the Wirrals, it's like sort of split down the middle with by the English-Welsh border, and then between Liverpool and Manchester there is like a huge divide. I don't know if it's like geography or something, but there's a lot of differences between Liverpool and Manchester, and maybe that is sort of the cause / the result of Liverpool's closeness to Wales. You have a 2-hour ride. We don't say that in English, unless you mean there is a ride waiting for you right now. There's a driver waiting for you to get to that place. Otherwise, I don't think we say that. I have a 2-hour ride. Dolma Śląskie, yep. Wrocław forever. I've never been. Should I check it out? Roedd o dipyn o na... What the fuck? You serious? I thought you were writing nasty, but that's nastier than nasty, and I'm not sure I'm supposed to say that word on stream, so I'm not going to do it. That is interesting. Okay, but that is fun. That Duolingo teaches me about this guy. There was like actually a vocabulary item. Literally, that is the Tynged yr Iaith, the fate of the language. It's in the syllabus. Marfa trefnu digwyddiad. Edrychwch ar y llun y ffair flynyddol. Oh, okay, so that's a feminine. Ffair flynyddol Abercastell. Efo'ch partner, faint o frawddegau da chi'n medru gwneud? Mae yna 6 o gnau coco yn y llun. Boring. Not going to do it. That's a real phrase in English. I don't know. If you say I have a 2-hour ride to somewhere. No, you say it's 3 hours to get to somewhere. I've never heard that before. Unless I'm tripping. It's a 3-hour drive to somewhere. I don't say I have a 3-hour drive. Or a ride. Because if you say I have a 3-hour ride, that means I'm driving right now and there's 3 hours left. I don't know. There is an English speaker in the chat who can confirm this or deny this. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Da chi wedi helpu mewn ffail leo'r eriod? Naddo. Tasech chi'n helpu, be fasech chi'n hoffi wneud? Ooh, what would I do in a fair? Like, I hate fairs. Too many people. Cyfrid arian. Can I count money? What can I do to help in a fair? sefydlu'r lle, y byrddau, trefnu'r oh no awgrymu syniadau is it awgrymu? Argymhell no awgrymu syniadau be i wneud yn y ffair neu creu fideos creu cynnwys ar y we ar y mwyn marchnata no gwerthu to hysbysebu'r ffair. Did I misuse marchnata? Marchnata is to market. Oh no. Yeah. You can say marchnata. Marchnata to market the ffair. Mwyn marchnata y ffair. I'm loving the little weird battle you have in the chat. That's funny. Gwrando, be mae'r pobl yma yn ceisio ei drefnu? Efe'ch pad ysgrifennwch un ffaith am bob sgwrs. What the hell? Okay, let me try this. That sounds... Actually, I should be doing this more. I like that this textbook is forcing me to do something like this because it is making me listen and then simply summarize. I should be doing that more. Like, I listen to podcasts all the time, but I never focus enough to summarize or draw the main points within what I listen to. I just let it wash over me and I understand the whole thing, but this is good. I think summarizing or finding the main points in a discussion, that is an important skill that I should be developing. This is me giving myself advice, I guess.
Pwy sy'n cadw dyddiadur llogi stafelloedd y swyddfa?
Oh my god.
Fi sy'n gwneud fel arfer. Pam?
Mae cyfarfod dydd Iau a rhaid i fi gael ystafell breifat gyda sgrin drwy'r dydd.
Faint o bobl dych chi'n ddisgwyl?
Tua 10 a 4 ar y sgrin fideo.
Dych chi angen archebu bwffe hefyd?
Fysa bwyd plaen yn gwneud y tro, fel brechdan a salad a bara brith. Rhaid i ni gael rhywbeth. Mae rhai pobl yn dod yma o bell.
What are they organising?
Pwy sy'n cadw dyddiadur llogi stafelloedd y swyddfa?
Fi sy'n gwneud
Llogi.
fel arfer.
What?
Pam?
Mae cyfarfod dydd Iau a rhaid i fi gael ystafell breifat gyda sgrin drwy'r dydd.
Why is there a screen?
Faint o bobl...
Wait, what?
Pwy sy'n cadw dyddiadur llogi stafelloedd y swyddfa?
Llogi
Fi sy'n
sefyll...
gwneud fel arfer.
What?
Pam?
Mae cyfarfod dydd Iau a rhaid i fi gael ystafell breifat gyda sgrin drwy'r dydd.
Faint o bobl dych chi'n ddisgwyl?
Tua 10 a 4 ar y sgrin fideo.
Dych chi angen archebu bwffe hefyd?
Fysa bwyd plaen yn gwneud y tro, fel brechdan a salad a bara brith. Rhaid i ni gael rhywbeth. Mae rhai pobl yn dod yma o bell.
I need the first sentence. I can't get the first sentence. What the fuck is he saying?
Pwy sy'n cadw dyddiadur llogi stafelloedd y swyddfa?
Dyddiadur llogi...
Pwy sy'n cadw dyddiadur llogi stafelloedd y swyddfa?
Stafetha? I think I broke the...
Pwy sy'n cadw dyddiadur llogi stafelloedd y swyddfa?
Fi sy'n gwneud...
Stafeth... I can't get it. I don't think I can do it. And there is... See, that's the thing with this book. There's no answer key. You can't... I just look it up. I just can't get the first sentence. Pwy sy'n cadw dyddiadur llogi stafetha?
Pwy Pwy sy'n cadw dyddiadur llogi stafelloedd y swyddfa?
Stafell.
Sy'n gwneud fel
Oh, wait, stafell o'r swyddfa. Okay, wait.
Pwy sy'n cadw dyddiadur llogi stafelloedd y swyddfa?
So,
Pwy sy'n cadw dyddiadur llogi stafelloedd y swyddfa?
llogi stafell. Oh, is it like booking the room? Dyddiadur llogi'r ystafell y swyddfa.
Pwy sy'n cadw dyddiadur llogi stafelloedd y swyddfa?
What?
fi sy'n gwneud fel arfer. Pam?
Mae cyfarfod dydd Iau a rhaid i fi gael ystafell breifat gyda sgrin drwy'r dydd.
Faint o bobl ydych chi'n ddisgwyl?
Tua 10.
Okay, good. I got it.
Pedwar ar y sgrin fideo. Helo, ydw i'n siarad y rheolwr y Ganolfan Hamdden?
Ydych. Sut gallai helpu?
Pan da chi'n dod i'r gystadleuaeth dydd Sadwrn, oes angen i chi ddod â raced neu da chi'n cael benthyg un?
Dych chi'n gallu benthyg raced, ond fel arfer mae pobl yn dod â raced gyda nhw.
Diolch. Gaf i archebu lle i ddau os gwelwch yn dda.
Gyda racedu?
Ie, os gwelwch yn dda.
Dim problem. Gaf i rai manylion personol.
Helo, ydw i'n siarad y rheolwr y Ganolfan Hamdden?
Ydych. Sut gallai helpu?
Pan da chi'n dod i'r gystadleuaeth dydd Sadwrn, oes angen i chi ddod â raced neu da chi'n cael benthyg un?
Dych chi'n gallu benthyg raced, ond fel arfer mae pobl yn dod â raced gyda nhw.
Diolch. Gaf i archebu lle i ddau os gwelwch yn dda.
Gyda racedu?
Ie, os gwelwch yn dda.
Dim problem. Gaf i rai manylion personol.
Okay. Manylion personol. Oh, who is pressing this? I'm pressing as well. Good. Take pride in yourself. Anything. There's nothing wrong. It sounds primitive. Oh my God, that's just offensive. Now you're offending me and also my.
Helo, Tom. Wyt ti'n brysur nos Fawrth?
Pam?
Dwi'n gwybod bod diddordeb gyda ti yn y rhyfel byd cyntaf.
Oes. Pam?
Mae ffilm Gymraeg arbennig yn y sinema gyda sgwrs wedyn.
Beth yw enw'r ffilm?
Hedd Wyn.
Is that it? Okay, just going to the cinema.
Helo, Tom. Wyt ti'n brysur nos Fawrth?
Pam?
Dwi'n gwybod bod diddordeb gyda ti yn y rhyfel byd cyntaf.
Bod diddordeb cyntaf, y byd,
Pam?
rhyfel byd
Mae
cyntaf.
ffilm Gymraeg
Gymraeg arbennig yn y cinema.
gyda sgwrs
Y
wedyn.
sgwrs wedyn.
Beth yw enw'r ffilm?
Hedd Wyn.
Hedd Wyn. I thought, I mean, I could try shadowing this without anything to read off of, just purely by ear, which is what I did in Polish actually, but there's just that one sentence I couldn't catch.
Helo, Hugh. Wyt ti'n brysur bore dydd Sadwrn yma?
Mae'n dibynnu. Pam?
Mae taith gerdded natur gyda ni yn y goedwig. Dwi'n chwilio am bobl i helpu.
Dwi wedi clywed bod storm ar y ffordd. Dwi ddim eisiau glychu mewn blin gyda fi.
Dwi'n mynd am gi i siopa beth bynnag.
Bore da, Canolfan y Nant. Pwy sy'n siarad?
Mrs Elin Jones sy'n siarad. Ga i siarad â gofalwr y ganolfan os gwelwch yn dda.
Fi sy'n siarad. Siwr gallai helpu?
Ydy'r neuadd yn rhif dydd Sadwrn y 10 o Fai os gwelwch yn dda?
Aroswch funud. Ydy ar hyn o bryd.
Wel, mae fy merch Betsan yn cael gwersi balu yn y neuadd bob nos Fawrth. Ac ro'n i'n meddwl, mae hi'n 8 oed ar y 10 o Fai.
What? That's it? You're offending yourself. No, you're offending everyone who sounds Slavic. And I think, yeah, there's no shame in anything. Just you learn a second language. That is more than a lot of people in the developed world, in this developed world. So be proud of that. Like, you know what they say, be proud of your accent, because that means you speak you speak one more language than the person whose language you're speaking. Especially if you speak in English.
Bore da, canolfan y nant. Chi sy'n siarad?
Mrs Elin Jones sy'n siarad. Gai siarad y gofalwr y ganolfan os gwelwch yn dda?
Fi sy'n siarad. Siwr gallai helpu?
Ydy'r neuadd yn rhydd dydd Sadwrn y 10fed o Fai os gwelwch yn dda?
Aroswch funud. Ydy ar hyn o bryd.
Wel, mae fy merch Betsan yn cael gwersi balu yn y neuadd bob nos Fawr.
Okay.
Ac ro'n i'n meddwl, mae hi'n 8 oed ar y 10fed o Fai.
That's funny. She has the same birthday as my dad. Americanos speak only Americano. See, that's a problem. See? I don't know. I have zero remorse about making fun of monolinguals. Especially in the developed world. Okay, if they didn't have the opportunity, then fine. If they had lots of opportunities in like a developed world and with like lots of economic opportunities and chances to learn another language and they don't do it, no remorse whatsoever. So if you speak English as a second language, then you're already a better person linguistically. Gwrandewch ar y bwletin newyddion ac atebwch ar cwestiynau. I think I'm going to come back and shadow these short dialogues later on, but I do want to finish this unit. Oh, let me write a letter. What time is it? Why haven't we colonized them yet? Yeah. You who we? Speak for yourself. Llanwch y bylchau. Anwyl Cynghorydd Smith. I do like filling in the blanks. Why is filling in the blanks so satisfying? Can someone tell me? Like, ever since I was a kid in school, I always loved doing this kind of exercise, just filling in blanks and guessing what word they want. Diolch yn fawr iawn yn dweud am eich polisi newydd. Okay, I have no way of guessing what this is. Oedd ofyn calon? No. Diolch yn fawr iawn. 3 blanks, my goodness. Yn deud am eich polisi newydd o gasglu'r biniau ysbwriel bob pedal wythnos. Cynhaliwyd cyfarfod yn neuadd y pentref i drafod y mater a dwi'n okay, no, I can't. This is actually really difficult. Like, there's a lot of guesswork involved. Mae pobl yn anhapus iawn am y polisi yma. Da ni'n dallt bod rhaid i chi arbed pres, ond tybed da chi'n medru ateb y 2 cwestiwn yma. Yn y gaeaf, mae llawer ohono ni'n hapus efo'r polisi newydd, ond ydy hi'n bosib casglu'r biniau'n amlach yn ystod misoedd yr haf. Da ni'n poeni bydd y biniau'n drewi mewn tywydd poeth. Yn ail, ydy'n bosib helpu teuluoedd mawr a chasglu eu biniau nhw yn fwy aml. Dwi'n edrych ymlaen at glywed oddi. I do know this one. Oddi wrthoch chi. Fuck, how do you end a fucking letter? I actually have no idea. Sit. Ysgrifennu llythyr. Ffurfiol. Yn ereiddwch yn gywir. No? Hwyl. What? How do you ffurfiol? Anwyl. I do know anwyl, but how do you end it? Creu llythyr. Llythyr. Ffocws dysgu. Gweithgaredd. Different gore yn y byd I gyd. That's not what I'm looking for. Oddi wrth. Is it oddi wrth? Roedd enghraifft. Ysgrif. Yr eiddoch yn gywir. Yeah, I found that on Google, but it gives me 2 blanks here. This is very difficult. Dwi'n chwilio am ffordd i orffen llythyr ffurfio. Ac mae yna ddau fwlch. Mae yna ddau fwlch i llenwi oddi wrth. Do you end ydych chi'n gorffen llythyr efo oddi wrth? Achos dwi'n chwilio ar Google Images ar hyn o bryd ac dwi'n gweld un llun lle maen nhw'n ysgrifennu yn syml oddi wrth. A felly dwi ar y BBC Bite Size. Dwi'n dysgu fel disgybl yn yr ysgol. O, yn gywir. Gai sgwennu yn gywir, yn syml, yn gywir. Mae'n edrych yn gywir. The whole streaming. You found. You found. Okay, that's cute. Diolch yn fawr iawn o. It's really hard to guess. Diolch yn fawr iawn. I just know o galon, but 3 blanks. 3 blanks. Diolch yn fawr iawn i chi, that's 2 blanks, yn deud am eich polisi newydd. I feel like I should be listening to something, but there's nothing to listen to. Is there anything to listen to? No. Nac oes. Okay, that's fine. Cynhaliwyd cyfarfod yn neuadd y pentref i drafod y mater a dwi'n... Can I say ddiolchgar atoch chi? No. I'm just going to guess it's ddiolchgar. I'm grateful to you. O ran, llawer o bobl sy'n byw yn y stryd fawr. Can I say that? On behalf of. Ar ran. Okay, can I say ar ran? Llawer o bobl sy'n byw yn y stryd fawr. Mae pobl yn hapus iawn am y polisi yma. Oh, wait. So unhapus, that's not diolchgar. That's a different thing. Oh, wait, okay. I'm writing to you, doing ysgrifen. Oh, it's so satisfying to figure this out. I'm writing to you on behalf of people who live here. Mae pobl yn anhapus iawn am y polisi yma. Da ni'n dall bod rhaid i chi arbed pres, ond tybed da chi'n metru ateb y 2 gwestiwn yma. Yn y geiaf, mae llawer ohono ni yn hapus efo'r polisi newydd. Good. I just couldn't figure out the first one. Ymlaen llaw? No. Okay, never mind. It's okay. I don't need to get everything. You said something that sounded like ora. Ora, what's... Ora. Zaurane? Is that you talking about that route? Hello! Because I know Zaorać. Is that the same thing? You're glad you caught the stream. Yes, make it alive. I'm in the part of the stream where I'm sort of mostly doing my thing, but then people are sort of bickering in the chat, which is fun. So welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Ona, oras. What? Orać, yeah. To work hard, to work one spot off. Okay, orać, to work very hard. To exhaust. Okay. And then there is the fun one. It's to plow. Is it plow? I don't even know the word. I don't care about these kind of words.
Plow.
Yeah, plow. I'm just checking. Oh, in English you can also plow someone. Yeah, of course. Plow. Yeah, you can orać someone. You can, because it's tiring. And then the one I know, to decisively win a debate or an argument, because you're roasted. You're zaorane. That one I know. That's it. Ora. Work hard. Work once. How do you use it in the context of working hard? Can you orać job? Codziennie oram. Orze or oram? Or both. Especially other colloquial ones. Okay, I'm going to use the colloquial one. Oram. Codziennie oram walizki. Can you say that? I work hard on something. Codziennie oram walizki. No, nie codziennie, ale no 3 razy w tygodniu. But then you can orać someone, right? It's transitive, so you can zaorać Wietnamkę. Is that the feminine form? I actually don't know. Yeah, I was right. What? Whoa, where were people just popping up from? Hello, Barsoro. I just say orać like 10 times and then lots of Polish people come out. Okay, it's intransitive. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's well, the Wiktionary says it's transitive. That's why I was confused, because it sounds like intransitive. So maybe Wiktionary is wrong. you're autocorrect. Yeah, oracie. Yeah, it's saying oram. Oram is a colloquial conjugation. That's why I assumed as well, because there's a lot of situations where the standard conjugation uses the soft one, so orze, but colloquial just makes it simpler by making it oram. I know what you're trying to say, because I can see the autocorrect working. To plow someone means something different. Yeah, well, no, I mean it means what it means. Like you can orać someone, right? To orać. But can you use orać in a transitive way, like orać something? Because if you can't, then Wiktionary is wrong, and we should fix it. So, or maybe I can put the link here. Like, if you guys love editing Wiktionary, which I do, I often edit Wiktionary. Please, okay, what do transitive and intransitive mean? Transitive means it has an object, so you do it to something. Like, what do I say? Odrobić pracę domową. So there is an object. So you don't say that. So you don't orać something. You only orać. And then, how is it? I work hard on, like, I don't know, nauka języka. Ora. Yeah, that's the only meaning I've seen it as well. Yeah, because I see people writing like Zauran, yeah, and then like zmasakrowane, right? Sakro. Is I remember zma. Do people say this? Do you remember correctly? Because I know masakra is a different thing. Państwowe egzaminy certyfikatowe języka polskiego jako obcego intensifies. Why? And in roasting sense, you only use it in the finite aspect. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He zaorał. Nie mam pojęcia co to. You think you got it? Yeah. What I miss? Kiwi said you just discovered my videos in German. Ah, okay. Wait, which video in German? Is it the old one about Cantonese, or is it? Because I don't have many videos in German. I have the one in Schwabenland. I had what videos do I have in German? I actually don't know. I have a playlist of Israel in foreign languages, but let's see which ones are in German. Yeah, not many actually. Wait, why is the... Oh, okay, it's sorted by popularity. That's fine. No, there's like 2 videos in German. Maybe I assume you saw the old one because that's pretty popular. Both are used. Okay, you know what? That's you guys help me. Okay, this is a task for you. If you have a time anyway, please give me lots of examples of how you use orać. Lots of different examples, like used in different contexts, different ways. Because I do think that we need to fix the dictionary because it seems like it's very wrong, and I can't look for other examples right now. Have I studied other languages with grammatical cases? Yeah, of course. German, I've tried Icelandic, I've tried Russian, Polish. And then Lithuanian has the similar cases. I've done some Latin, which has different cases. I mean, what else? I'm dabbling in Scottish Gaelic just because I want to keep my Duolingo streak, and that one has cases, but I haven't gotten to the cases yet. Yeah, I think that's Turkish. Turkish technically has cases, but it feels more like just endings. Doesn't feel like cases. Cases is more like far-reaching than that. Oh yeah, the czasownik przechodni, nie przechodni. You don't use it. Okay. You don't say orać kogoś. Okay. You say zerknąć kogoś. I do know that. I've learned so many bad words from watching The Boys with Polish subtitles. I would recommend it. If you want to learn bad words in a language, watch The Boys with the with the subtitles. Zerknąć. They say this, and then you realize English is so boring because you say fuck for everything. You don't use orać figuratively with a specific object. Okay. Oram od rana do wieczora. Okay. So it's like zapierdalam od rana do wieczora. Does that make sense? I work hard. Is it the wrong? Is it the right prefix? I hope it's the right prefix. Yeah. Is it correct? To work one's ass off? Yeah. Zapierdalam od rana do wieczora. Zaorane. Yeah, zaorać. You have nice memes about Polish grammar. Hello, Luca. Welcome. I almost didn't see you because your profile picture blended into the black background there. Chłop orze swoje pole. That makes sense. Yeah, orze sounds like the original meaning, but nobody uses that anymore unless you're a farmer. You have rolnik. Polityk zaora dziennikarkę. That makes sense. Okay. But like, so if you want to say I work hard, you say oram. Well, how would you say I work hard on something? Like I work hard, like pracuję nad czymś. Pracuję nad walizkiem na przykład. Pracuję nad swoją muzyką. So oram. Do you say oram nad czymś? No w sumie zerżnąłbym Wietnamkę. No wiem. Bardzo dobrze, bardzo wyraźnie wyjaśniłeś. Dlaczego uczycie wietnamskiego? To jest mój prawdziwy powód. No wiem. Wiadomo. And there's no shame in that, you know? No shame in that. But the thing is, you have to work hard on that because that's a lot of work. And then you have the additional work of you know, finding someone to zerknąć. You don't really use it. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Barsoro. I almost want to say diolch yn fawr, that's Welsh. Dziękuję bardzo. Na początek zrozumiałem walizki. Walizka. Okay, valiz. I never figured out the ejot thing. Valiski. No, I don't get it, to be fair. Like, that's one part of Polish pronunciation that I never figured out. Good to know. Thank you for letting me know. Because yeah, I've never seen it used either. I've only ever seen zaorany. Is there a difference between the let's use a more common word. Actually, never mind. Is there a difference between these two? I'm gonna make a fun poll. No, I don't know. I'm just gonna do it for fun. I don't know. They sound very different. Okay, so they do. Okay, I need to figure this out. The e thingy. There's I actually do notice a slight difference, but I can't put my finger on it. Like, where is it? What is the difference? Is it like you relax the e a little bit, or you make it longer? Is it just about the length? I'm trying to. What's a more common word that has an e in it? Vali. That's this one. No. Okay. I'm on Wiktionary right now. Very distinct. I do agree that it's distinct. I just made the poll La Zabave. Let's see.
Waliska.
Yeah, it's a length. Is it the length? I thought it might be the length, but it's
Waliski.
I know it's difficult to analyze it this way. Like, if you look at the IPA, it simply says there's an extra y in there, but how does a y sound like after an e? So I'm wondering, is it just the length, or is it something else? Li e vali li valiski. So, like, for example, if, okay, just teoretycznie, okay, if I said valise, this one valiska, if I said this one with a longer vowel, would it sound the same? Okay, if I said valiska and valiska, is there a difference? This one sucks. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go to Volvo. Is there a more common word with the iot in it? Brytyjczyk. That's a more common word, right?
Brytyjczyk.
No, I want to move the chat. What am I doing? I want to move the chat here. Brytyjczyk. Yeah, no, the spelling's not helping. I mean, I have the IPA right here. Like, I can read IPA, so the spelling's not helping. So I'm just wondering, like, in practice, what difference it makes, because I analyze these things in a very detailed way. Biak. Different thing though. Biak. B. Okay, I can B. Like, for example, B. No, that one, my brain just interprets the yacht as a consonant. It's a passing thing. Biak, right? Biak, or even. So does the yacht do anything if it's like at the end of B? That's the question. Oh my god, it's such a long stream. I need to end it soon, but I'm very into this right now. B. That's a weird pronunciation.
Brytyjczyk.
Oh, that's a different vowel. E. B. Is there anything after the E, or is it just a longer E? B. Do you say B? You don't say that. You think it's mostly length. That is my hypothesis. The hypothesa. No, do you say hypothesa? Fuck. Do you not say hypothesa? I think that's something to do with, like, house buying. Do you say hypothesa for this context? Yeah, okay, yeah. That's my hypothesa. It might be a length thing. Two distinct vowels to the smop. B, B. Yeah. Weird. Because I've always been confused by this. This also sucks. Okay, good. by the imperative that ends with E. Because like E, there's a lot of imperative like commands that end with the E yacht, like B, Chongni. Okay. I'm gonna do an valisk. Okay, I'm gonna try things. Okay, you tell me if it's close. Valiski. Valiski. Is there a yacht in there? Do you hear it? Valiski. Valiski. Because I'm trying to say a yacht. Valiski. Or like Chongni. Chongni. If I try to say a long E, it's just Chongni. Chongni. And Chongni. Chongni. Do you say it different? Do you hear a difference? I said it well. Okay. Because it's sometimes I think there is pros and cons to the native speaker perspective, because native speakers, like, they can pronounce it the best. They can hear where something sounds off. But at the same time, like, speaking a language natively sometimes stops you from hearing some details of the language. Or maybe the spelling may confound you. So I'm thinking, like, if I were to actually research this like a linguist, I would make some tests, take away the written word, and like maybe play an audio and ask you if you hear a difference between like Chongni with a long E and Chongni with a yacht. Maybe. Just me thinking as a linguist right now. I have to do like deep analysis. Waliski. Takie złożone pytania. Oh, you have a linguist here. Does my hypothesa make sense? You don't hear that? Okay. Waliski. 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 Li. Okay, I'm gonna exaggerate it. That's what I do when I'm learning and teaching piano. I'm gonna over exaggerate the yacht. Okay, Walieski. That's now it's surely there. But now if I de-exaggerate it, Waliski. I feel like I'm starting to sound Russian. Yes. I can be a linguist. I can change my field right now. Just listen to different people saying. But then Barsoro says the forvo and the Wiktionary pronunciations are off. Am I alternative? No. Okay. I mean, the suitcases will be valiski, right? If I said it with a long E, so suitcases with a long E, valiski. So Welsh should be valiski. My exaggeration sounds Russian. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Is that wrong? No, when you say now, it's not helping because the chat is delayed. I mean the video is delayed, which is funny because I was watching the Netflix thing. What's it called? I forgot the name of the show, but there is a Roma girl who grew up like in a Roma family from Poland, but in Wales, so they talk about Waliski a lot. Okay, Hello, you found the live and recommended. You joined at a very weird moment, but you're very welcome to the stream. We accidentally ended up discussing like in much detail about Polish pronunciation, but I'm from Hong Kong. I live in Manchester. I feel like my chat is disagreeing right now, but so I don't know what to make of it. No, Basolo, you're telling me what the sound means. You know, you're saying what it means, but like I need to know what it actually sounds like in that specific context. Valiski, Lia. Move a bit closer, but E is close. The E vowel is already very close to the top. E. So E, Y, Yi. Okay, let me do the experiment. I'm gonna say it in reverse. I'm gonna say yot E, Yi, 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 Yi. Right? That sounds good for a yot E. Wait, does that combination exist in the Polish language? Yot E. Anyway. Yi. Jakby I. No, if I say it in reverse, yi, so I can feel my tongue moving forwards. So if I reverse it, my tongue should be moving backwards, right? I. It sounds Swedish. It sounds Swedish. What are you saying? It's Have you ever heard someone speak Polish with a Swedish accent? So, yot is yi, ya, yi, you, yeah, yo, ya, yi. So you flip it, I. Vali. I think the L makes it even more complex. I'm gonna try like B. B means to hit. B. So just B with B with the yacht. B. Is there something in there? B. Nie bij mnie. Nie bij mnie. Does that make sense? Sometimes. That's such a minute difference, and it's so exciting to try to work it out. Again, C-pot, I'm sorry, but it's delayed, so I don't know which one you're talking about. But pause. Beer. No, you can't make a pause. Beer. B. B. Okay, you know what? Because of the delay, I'm just gonna say it one time, and you tell me whether it's good. Okay? I'm just gonna say B, and then I'm gonna stop here. Is that? I'm gonna wait for the delay, and maybe you can hear it now, and then you're gonna say if it's good or not. This is insane, and this is a lot of fun, but also frustrating. It's frustrating fun. I don't need the camera on my book right now. I'm not even using my book. I can just use it on my face. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back to Look at My Face. Why am I not getting a... It is what? It is good? Okay. So that's one vote. See, I don't know who to believe now. You guys fight it out. No, you make a pause. That means a beer. That becomes Danish. Beer. Valieski. Unfortunately. Oh no, that is so very unfortunate. We need to get like a... They're gonna get like a what do you call that? The spectrogram. That is funny. We need to analyze it. Let's get the linguist. Where's the linguist? I have no idea anymore at this point. But I think if it's about the tongue movement, then I have like exhausted my hypotheses. Moje hipotezy się skończyły. I don't know if you separate them, rozdzielić. Like, bier, that's a completely different thing. Bier. You can't say bier. Bier. See, I'm thinking in 3 different sounds now. Bier. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, you guys keep discussing. I don't know what's going to come out of this discussion, but this is interesting. I'm going to slowly end the stream because I don't. It's been quite a while. I don't know what I'm doing here, but maybe off stream I'm going to finish the stuff that I didn't do last time, and then next stream I'm going to start a new chapter. You should try hearing the sound. I'm sorry, Shadow Dev, that you came in there at such a weird time. It's normally not like this, but this is also interesting. I hope this was interesting to you. Normally, I'm just here studying my Welsh textbook, and then something comes out of it. But this was also fun. But I try to listen to like people, native speakers, recording themselves on Forvo. This is my general language tip. Like if someone is here for language tips, I go to Forvo. They have native speakers saying it, and then I go to Wiktionary. There's also native speakers saying it. Usually I don't do Google Translate because that's a computer voice. You know what? I'm gonna try and listen to these full sentences and see if they have anything.
Pij dużo wody.
That's a very long.
Pij dużo wody.
P. It sounds to me like P, just a long E. P. Pij dużo wody.
Za króla Sasa jedz, pij I popuszczaj pasa.
And I'm trying to listen to all these, but then Barsolo says they say it wrong, so I'm very confused right now. I'm trying to figure it out. What is? I'm gonna go to Google Translate and do what you said. I'm gonna have Polish. Let's see what it says.
Walizki.
Walizki.
Walizki. Walizki.
Do you guys hear it? I'm gonna make it louder. It should be louder now. Oh, you guys tell me.
Walizki.
Does it sound like a long E?
Walizki.
Walizki.
Walizki. Walizki. Walizki.
Li. The L definitely fucks things up a bit because the L is a weird consonant.
Walizki.
Walizki. There is a slight bend in there at the end.
Walizki.
But very, very subtle.
Walizki.
I'm gonna try to hear the full sentences here.
Za króla Sasa jedz, pij I popuszczaj pasa.
Just be.
Gdy przeziębisz się, nie pij mleka z miodem, a pij raczej koniak z pielęgniarką.
Okay, there's like p.
Gdy przeziębisz się, nie pij mleka z miodem, a pij raczej koniak z pielęgniarką. Adamku, już więcej nie pij dzisiaj, bo już masz mocno w czubie.
I don't know. Walizki. Maybe it's a slight bend at the end there. Walizki. I think what I'm doing now is me describing things like phonetically, like physiologically. What am I doing? What I'm doing now is I say the E. The E is like the very it's as front as it gets. It's like the top front of the mouth, and then I actually drag the tongue back a tiny bit for the Y sound. So B. Walizki. Walizki. And then B. Nie pij wody. Nie pij wody. Nie pijam wody. that also is often a problem because the spelling, sometimes spelling is decided based on other concerns, like etymology or like how things change. So spelling doesn't 100% represent the sound. So like what I would do if I want to like be perfect is I would get someone saying it perfectly, and not the ones on Forvo, the ones that Barsoro approves of, and then put it in like a spectrogram and then compare mine with it, because that then you would actually see what sounds they are, not just what sounds are spelt. Anyway, Shadow Dev, you're learning German right now. You love seeing people learn languages like you. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the sub. Hope you enjoy this content. My content is a bit sometimes all over the place, but I only make videos that I'm really passionate about. Except the newest one. The newest one is just purely trolling. I don't know why I did that. I thought it was a good idea. I thought it was funny. I enjoy watching it. It's really funny. You Polish people, please share the video, because you know what? When I came up with the idea, is 4Human still here? I came up with the idea. I asked 4Human 444 about it, and then they said they would share the video, and it would be really funny to Polish people. So I made it, but then it flopped. So why am I speaking English? Like, mógłbym teraz mówić polsku tylko mówić z Polakami. No jest też kto się uczy niemieckiego, czyli chyba angielskojęzyczny, ale no. So I don't know. Maybe the humor thing isn't for me. My friends were like, "Oh, look, it's the language simplification of Israel." It only screws the stress a bit because I stress a bit too much at the end. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it. But it's interesting trying to work on these things. And it's funny because normally I'm decent at pronunciation, not perfect, but decent. And then it's when I get to a high level where I start to think about very tiny details in the pronunciation, like me with English right now. If you haven't seen my video about accents, English accents, go watch it after this, because it's one of my favorite videos. You should check it out. So when I get to like the native light level, then I start to think about like really tiny things in the accent. And the fact that you guys you're working on that with me right now, it's a good sign. To dobry znak dla mojego polskiego, dla mojej polszczyzny. To znaczy, że ma to wysoki poziom, że mógłbym tylko pomału polepszać tę wymowę. But I'm hopeful, but it's been a long stream. I think it's probably a good time to end it here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks so much for being here for such a long time, especially people who've been here like since like the beginning. And also thanks to Shadow Dev for joining me at the end there. Lovely having you. I can't speak any language anymore, but I haven't done much actual like formal studying, but it's been fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and hope you guys will enjoy the replay, or other people will enjoy the replay. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, fajnie mówić polsku. Dziękuję bardzo. Do you have a schedule? I haven't answered that. I'm not like a full-time streamer, so like I'm doing this mainly for my own studies, for motivating myself to study, and also to interact with my viewers. Currently, I aim to stream mostly on the weekend, so Saturdays and Sundays, and then weekdays when I feel like it. Like sometimes I just haven't. If you look at my like pre-scheduled streams, usually on the weekdays it's more impromptu. Like maybe that morning or that afternoon I feel like it, and I do it. Usually on the weekend I do it. Like tomorrow probably I'm gonna stream unless I'm really tired. And it's at a time. Usually that's around 6 p.m. my time, so British time. Mainly because my partner's in Hong Kong, so she goes to bed around 5 p.m. UK time, so I do it afterwards. So around this time, sometimes a bit later, sometimes like when I have other stuff to do, I start streaming at like 8, 8:30, and then finish at 10, 11, past midnight in Central European time. So around this time, I stream. But and I don't know how long it's gonna be because it's summer right now, so I have an excuse to do it. And as I said, my short-term goal for these streams, my main goal, is to finish this book by mid-September. So afterwards, whether I'm still gonna do it, I don't know. Because I mean, I'm not making money off of this. I'm just enjoying myself and studying. If you want to encourage me to stream, then support me by being a channel member or buying me a coffee. That would actually give me motivation to do it. Or super chat or whatever. You can send super chats here as well. But otherwise, I don't know. Maybe I'll reach my goal and then I'll give it a break because I do have actual other work to do. But yeah, for the short term, that's what I'm doing. And thank you again for watching. Dziękuję za oglądanie. Dziękuję, że bycie tutaj. Że słyszycie mnie mówiącego po polsku, bo nie mam dużo okazji, żeby posługiwać się tym językiem w codziennym życiu, bo nie spotykam żadnych Polaków tutaj. No, co tydzień chodzę do takiego meetupu dla uczących się języków, ale tam żadnych Polaków nie ma, więc nie mam takiej możliwości, żeby mówić po polsku i żeby ktoś mnie słuchał mówiącego po polsku. Tylko no, kiedy byłem w Polsce, kiedy byłem w Katowicach u mojej koleżanki, to miałem rozmowy. Prowadziliśmy rozmowy, no, ale no, niestety w domu nie ma. Okay, that will be it. I'll see you. I mean, it's not 100% promise, but most likely I'll be streaming tomorrow, and if I do, I'll see you guys there, right? I'll see you guys, and we'll chat a little bit. Okay. Thanks for being here.